Good evening, everyone, and welcome to High School Football
Woo!
2024. I'm Jack Harris, along with Dave Carroll, Doug Morse, Jerry Bell, and Dragon's Eye.
Well, Dragon's Eye Club, and Coach, we've got all new kids this year. Yeah. We're gonna go down through their names here in just a minute.
Yeah, they're better looking kids too.
That's right. We got a little sweetie pie next to us. She's learning.
Yep. Well, tonight we're in the Concrete Palace here at Fairland High School.
Wait a minute, Coach. We're high above in the Concrete Palace.
Yeah, the field looks really great.
Well, do you know what they told me? They used a robot to paint the field. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've heard.
Those lines look awful straight.
They do, don't they? A lot better than what you and I used to do.
Yeah. Anyway, the Dragons will be hosting the Portsmouth West Siders, Senators, whatever you want to call them.
Well, I think in football they call them Siders and Senators when they play basketball.
Well, they're from Portsmouth West, and I don't know if you remember last year's game, but I don't know if this one could top the excitement of last year.
Oh, wasn't that awesome?
Yeah.
How many seconds was left on
4
that?
seconds left in the game. Peyton Jackson.
13 yards or 14? Which was it?
I think it was 14-yard scamper there at the end of the game.
And Christian Collins, I think, threw a block that just decimated a kid and allowed him to go in for the winning touchdown. If my memory serves me correctly.
Well, we were sitting right there in the end zone.
Hey, I've never seen you so happy. You jumped up, knocked that stool down. And
I'll tell you, I was happy for Michael. You know, when you have one of your own in his first game and you win a very exciting ball game, what was it, 32-29?
I believe, I think so.
It was just, exhilarating.
It was a heck of a win, wasn't it?
Yes, it certainly was. Well, tonight we're going to see what I think is going to be the makings of a very good football game.
Well, we talked about that already. I mean, we don't know a whole lot about them.
No.
But we know they did scrimmage Ironton. Ironton handled them fairly easily, I think.
Mm-hmm.
However, you heard a little bit about some stuff, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, this Parker kid, I think he's number 2. His name is Mason Parker. Averaged about 130 yards a game last year carrying the football for him. So I look for us to get a heavy dose of that. And the reason I say that is because Portsmouth West, being so close to Portsmouth, probably watched a lot of film of Portsmouth's upset of the Dragons in the playoffs last year here in the first round.
Well, speaking of Portsmouth, they beat Valley last night. The Valley gave them a good game. Really good game. I don't know if you know, but they always play. Yeah, they always play that Thursday night. I don't know why,
really?
But Portsmouth and Valley always play the Thursday night.
Yeah, there's a big one going on down in Ironton tonight.
I know, but we got a big one here too.
Yes, we do.
This is,
I want to shout out to the class of 1994. They're down under the scoreboard end of the field, and they are celebrating their 30-year class reunion tonight here, and tomorrow night they'll be over at Davis.
Well, you know what? Jerry Bell behind us is missing his 30-year from down at Chesapeake, but we got him changed. He's like me now. He bleeds green, so.
Well, he's probably got another night he can go. These things go on for like 2 or 3 nights. So he'll be able to scoot down and see some of his friends if he wants to.
Well, let's talk about the media awards. Now, Coach,
yes.
We don't have the banners up yet, so I guess at the next home game, which is about 4 weeks, we're going to have those banners hung up so everybody can see them. But let's talk about everybody with us has our shirts on tonight.
Except Brax. Where's Brax's shirt?
He graduated, Coach.
Oh, okay.
He's out of here.
I see. He's going to Marshall now.
That's right. We've got everybody in our Mascot Media Award shirts. We're award winners. I'm going to give props to Jerry Bell. He was Teacher of the Year. He won that award. We got a banner with him. And if you all look up on the screen there, you all can see those. We got to give Jerry props. He's really built this thing. And we've got a whole brand new crew of students in here now, Dragon's Eye, and he's going to be training them. And you can take a look. There's Jerry in all his glory. He looks happy in that picture, doesn't he, Coach?
He looks.
I think that's a picture of us at the Convo.
Yes. That's
we had a blast up there. Okay, and we also have the other banner we don't have room is Play of the Year, and that was Keegan Smith.
Yes.
And you had to call that. We don't have that right here in front of us, but we'll have that for the next home game. We'll run that through for everybody to see.
That was one heck of a backhanded left-hand interception to save the game, and Gallia was going in to take the lead.
They were going to, yeah. He baited that guy is what he did, that quarterback, and made a great play. But anyway, we want to honor these guys, for Play of the Year and for Teacher of the Year.
Yeah, and these guys got to carry on this tradition.
We want to mention, Coach, this is the first time our students from Dragon's Eye have been up here in the box. I think they were a little bit overwhelmed. I know that poor Macy sitting next to us stood over here, and I thought she was going to cry there for a minute because all we got to do this, got to hook it here, got to hook it. She just looked at me.
Well, if you could see the conglomeration of wires, I'd cry too.
Well, I'll tell you. Well, hey, I want to talk about Dragon's Eye real quick because these are the guys. Now, we have more in the club, but these are the ones that made it here tonight. We got Jeremiah Pfizer, Andrew Cobb, Cole Schneider, Wyatt Krause. We got Macy Graham, and we got Preston Ross in here. And I think Preston going to be doing our third down bell tonight, Coach?
No, Preston's kind of managing everybody tonight.
Okay, Preston's managing everybody. Who we got down here? I can't see.
Back it up.
Oh, all right. Well, Wyatt Krause is going to do that tonight.
And they're switching off at halftime.
And he's going to be switching off tonight with Cole Snyder. And poor Macy stuck beside us, Coach. She's going to be doing our replay for us tonight. So.
All righty.
I'm going to help do
If I hit you in the shoulder like that, that means put it on there, girl.
She's listening to us, Coach.
I know.
Anyway, Jerry's going to be kind of going back and forth, trying to get everybody going. But we want to thank these guys for coming out and doing some stuff.
I want to tell you, Jerry, they did an outstanding job last year. They did an outstanding job.
And we can't forget Doug Moore standing over there.
Oh, yeah.
Braxton Trader showed up. He just wanted to see what we're
Doug
doing.
an old Codger shirt, you know.
You know what? You're right. He is part of the crew. We need to get everybody a shirt that says "and crew." Yeah. That's what we got to do. All right, a couple other things I want to talk about here real quick because, folks, we got on a little bit later and we wanted to, and we got a lot of information to pass on to you. First of all, if you want to become a sponsor, I don't have the details. Coach Gorby did not give me the details, but all you have to do if you want to be a sponsor of one of our games is to get a hold of Coach Gorby over here at the school, 886-3250, and he will be glad to give you the information on what you need to know if you want to become a game sponsor. Also, a very important thing for folks at home, you need to listen. We will not be broadcasting any away games this year, and I need to explain why we're doing that. First of all, we've got two schools we go to. Gallipolis will not let us stream the game, and Rock Hill does not have a connection that we can do. So, those are two of the games. Another game is up at Fairfield Union, and we would have a hard time on that Friday night getting up to Lancaster, getting things set up with our new crew, and getting those things done. It's just logistically, everybody at home, we want you to understand that. And the biggest deal, though, is we have all brand new people here in the Dragon's Eye.
Right.
And
this is our away games at Point Pleasant, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But we can't go to Point Pleasant next week because we don't have these kids trained to do what we need to do.
Right.
So, get them on the road. Up there's our statistician, Mr. Scarberry. He's here. We'll have to get him a chair. But anyway, folks at home, please understand that we just don't have the people right now that we can get to these away games and give you the product that you're used to. So, we'll just do the best we can at the home games, and
I thought he was a singer.
And if you'll see, Mr. Shoes bringing our band onto the field right now.
Right. We're going to pause here shortly to honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
We'll let them get here really quick, Coach. Let me get in these sponsors for the football sponsors. It's food that supplies food and stuff, and then we'll let them play the anthem. We got Catamaldi's, Biggie Coffee, Specialty Systems Electric, Hall Funeral Home, Porter Tree and Land, Randy's Potties, Angel Tax and Bookkeeping, Bob Mayo, Giovanni's, Sonard Surveillance and Security, Roberts Lawn and Landscaping, U.S. Foods, Riverside Physical Therapy, Debbie Reynolds, Todd Sporting Goods, M&K Appliance, Hannah Ingamiri, Clark Fruit and Vegetable Farm, Guardian Farms, Boarding and Kennels, Tracy Bunch, Ricky Schiffco, Alpha Fitness, Riverside Insurance, People's Bank, Jason Morris, Complex 7, and Harbor Health of Ironton.
Thank you, Jason Morris. What a wonderful dinner you had.
Well, you know, I just want you to know, Eric Carroll asked me what we were having for dinner. We want to eat. So tell Eric he's listening down in Florida. So let Eric.
Okay, Eric. Make sure you say hello to your father-in-law, of course. That would be Mr.
Judd.
Judd. And we'll just let you know we had a little Texas Roadhouse tonight.
Just a little bit of Texas Roadhouse.
Salad and rolls and chicken fingers and
French fries.
And it was just wonderful.
And you know what? You and I were eating while Jerry was rushing around with all these kids trying to get this stuff set up. I don't think Jerry's got to eat yet.
Oh, Jerry, you better eat. You're just a breath and britches.
All right. All right, we're going to take a break and honor our nation with the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Band looks a little bigger this year, Coach.
Yeah, he's got some numbers this year.
Yeah,
and,
that's good.
They sounded good.
Yes, they did.
They sounded really good. Hey, Coach, real quick before we get started, I want to go ahead and go over our sponsors here real quick. I'm not going to mention the whole bunch of times like I did last year because we're going to have them flashing through the screen. Sponsor's going to be on the right-hand corner, and they're going to roll. How many seconds, Jerry? Do you know? Okay, so you're going to see in the bottom right-hand corner, they're going to roll about every 20 seconds, and you guys will get to see those. But anyway, we have can't even read, Coach. Clark's Fruit and Vegetable Farm. Now, I got to make sure I say this. Hannah Ingemeyer, is that right? How's that Hannah says her name?
Nuggemeyer.
Okay, whatever. With Bunch Realty, Morris Auto Clinic, Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and we have a new one tonight. It's the Fairland Local School District Levy, and that's paid for by the committee. And they're one of our sponsors tonight. Okay, and I want to talk about Jason Morris real quick. We want to thank him for supplying our food tonight. And, Coach, you got a little story about him this week or past week. You need to.
He's unreal. Jason Morris, owner, operator of Morris Auto. I had something happen in my truck I thought I'd never see. I've never seen before. I turned the engine off, and the engine kept running. It was trying to start, and it was on off, and I'd turn it back to on, and the engine would come on. And I'd turn it off, and it wouldn't go off. So I did that about 3 times, and finally I got a hold of Jason, and he said it could be the ignition switch, but it ended up being the starter, which is what I thought it was, but I'm no mechanic. Jason is the mechanic.
He's guru around here because I take all my vehicles to him.
I'm telling you, I took that, the tow truck came and got my truck at 4 o'clock, close to 4, about a quarter till. Dropped it off, and I picked it up the next day at noon.
It's, you know, you
He's
can't.
just-
But
he's just
I'm going to tell
super.
you one better than that. You know, his son Wyatt is a graduate of the Naval Academy.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what Wyatt was steering this summer?
Probably a submarine.
The largest aircraft carrier in the United States, the USS
He's a-
Nimitz. Now, if I
Driving it,
quoted
was he?
that wrong, anybody out there, feel free to text me and tell me that there's a aircraft carrier bigger than the Nimitz. But
Wow.
anyway, he was steering that. I mean, that's Wyatt has really. I'm gonna just brag on him.
Yeah.
He graduated with my daughter, and I'm just gonna tell you, he
Anybody
has.
that goes to the Naval Academy is, number one, pretty smart, pretty talented, and that young man. is
Well,
both
Jason
of them.
has told me all the things that he has done, and it's outstanding. I mean, just crazy stuff.
Well, the teams are coming out of the locker room. Dragons are headed at the sidelines, led by the cheerleading squad. You'll have to get their names.
I already got them. I'm going to give them a halftime, Coach.
Okay.
I've already got more.
You're right on top of things, aren't you, buddy?
We'll see.
Okay. I don't know if I missed the coin toss or what. I don't know who's kicking off to who, but we'll find out here in just a second.
I didn't see the coin toss, Coach.
It is a beautiful evening. Sun is shining.
This field looks immaculate, Coach.
Yes, it is. Michael's doing a great job taking care of it, I'll tell you. Him
Oh,
and
he
his
has.
crew.
Look at this guy, Coach. Award-winning, record-setting quarterback
Boy,
back
he don't
there.
look just like his dad.
Yeah, he does. Peyton Jackson back here behind us.
I think we're in a little cooler spot, too.
I think we are too. Oh yeah, everybody in the press box. We've moved. We're not in our normal spot. We've moved over a little bit closer to the air and rearranged everybody and got the camera right on the 50 for you all this year. And we're away from the opposing coach's box, so
Yeah.
hopefully you all won't hear anything that you shouldn't be hearing.
Right.
We hope.
I don't know. That crew from Nelsonville, York is so loud, they might be able to hear them all the way down here.
Well, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and not make any comment and just hope that goes away. Here comes the Siders coach.
Right. Okay.
By the way, folks out there that's listening, you all make sure you send us a text.
Sure. We
Or-
got some shout-outs already.
That's right. Or you can hit us on it. You can hit me on Instagram and you can get us on Facebook Messenger.
Or they can send me a text, Jack W. Harris. Martha, wanting her pool closed. Labor Day weekend. That's next weekend, isn't it?
I think so.
Well,
We're getting close.
We'll get it. Yeah, there's one from my sister Francie up in Gallipolis.
well, I haven't
She's
heard
an
from-
avid listener.
I haven't heard from Francie yet. Francie, I'm really disappointed that you, you messaged your brother and not me.
And there's one from our old buddy Rusty. He said he will be a part of the chain gang tonight. He said, give us a shout out. Sean is going to try to watch from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. That would be Sean Smith.
All right.
And,
Coach,
of course, Krista Braylon and Baisley and little Rye will be watching from home.
well, Becky Stewart
Yes.
is down in Gatlinburg with Mike. And
Yes.
guess what today is? Her birthday.
Her birthday.
And she is watching from down in Gatlinburg. Her Mike. Thank you,
Okay.
guys.
I don't know if the Dragons won the toss or Portsmouth West won it and deferred, but they will be kicking off to the Dragons. Left-footed kicker. He kicks it down to Keegan Smith. He takes it at about 17. Cuts right. He's out to the 30. Tight ropes the sideline and out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Number 14 is Austin Evans. He's a tight end and linebacker, but he's a left-footed kicker. Was it 14 or 44? Let me see. 44.
I thought it was 44, but you know what, Coach? I'm kind of blocked where we're at. So
Right. All right, the Dragons come out, trips left. They're going to hand off tackle. They're going to give it to Cam Kitts, and he's going to get 2 yards on the carry.
Coach, that was a pretty good read by 15, the linebacker right there.
Yep.
He scraped really well.
That was Bo Roten. And he's going to tuck it and go, and he's got the first down. That's Ethan Wall, the new quarterback for the Fairland Dragons. He's taking the place of
Peyton Jackson.
Takes another snap, hand off, they're going off tackle again, and they're only going to get a couple again.
And, Coach, that's the second time they've run that guard tackle play that we talked about. I believe it was the end that time, maybe it made that tackle.
Elias Blankenship, the right tackle. There's a long, deep one. He's going long. He's got him. He's got it. And he's going to walk in for the touchdown. Made a little spin at the 4 and dove across the goal line. And that's Keegan Smith. He just toasted him down that left sideline, Coach.
And Coach Keegan was our award winner from last year for Play of the Year.
Right now, he's got it for this year.
That's right. That's a great
That's a
play.
great throw, too, by Ethan Wall. On to kick the extra point is Aiden Miller, number 15. He's a senior this year, 5'7", 160 pound, and really had a breakout season last year, Coach.
And Coach, he's had a boot on the last couple of weeks. He's had a foot injury, so I'm glad to see him out there.
Kick is up and good. And the Dragons lead with 10 minutes and 56 seconds. That took all of 1 minute and 4 seconds.
Wow.
A minute and 4 seconds.
And Coach, let's explain to people at home. We don't have any replays here because they were going so fast.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you.
But, Coach, let's explain. If you don't, Ethan Wall got about, 7 or 8 yards on that carry he had?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. If you don't account for that quarterback,
Right.
he's got any kind of speed at all, he's going to burn you.
Well, he took it right up the gut.
Yes, he
Coach.
did. So
got a big, important first down and then threw a touchdown the next play.
Oh, by the way, your sister just sent me a message. She said, I did text you, but I sent it to Peggy accidentally. So I see where the Pegster rates.
Yeah, they're
right.
pretty tight.
Brenda Dillon says hello from all the Dillons. Rick and Rhonda Morris. Rick, I know you've been under
How's
the weather.
Mayor Dillon doing up there?
I guess he's doing fine. She'll tell us.
He's the mayor of L.A.
That's right, and we have the general, the little general up there too. But anyway,
Tell
Rick
you.
and Rhonda Morris, we need to shout out to them. I know Rick had some issues there, so good to hear from him.
And is this Aiden Miller again kicking off?
Yep.
He put a lot of them down close to the end zone. He's got this one down there too, and it goes into the end zone. And
Now he hasn't had a lot of reps,
yeah,
in the last week.
He
So
got a fresh leg though.
well, let's hope he's in shape.
And the Portsmouth West Siders are going to take over at the 20-yard line. Man, that thing didn't get 10 feet off the ground. He just drilled that thing down there.
Yep. Now last year he got some underneath of it and was drilling them. So here we go, Coach. Let's see what they line up in.
Yeah, they got a big line. 66. He's a big boy, Jack Geyer. And 77 is Ben Sparks. Both these boys pretty big fellas. They'll line up
in a slot, Coach.
Slot right. Tight end's going to shift. And they're going to hand off to the tailback, off tackle. And Dragons played that pretty good. He only gets about 3 on the play.
Now, Coach, I want to ask you a question. Why did we not have a flag there? They had 2 guys moving. One was moving.
Well, if they get set before the snap, it's okay. But if there's 2 guys moving during the snap, that is illegal motion.
I think the H-back left a little early, but
they're going to hand off tackle. This time going to take it wide, and he's got room. That's number 18, Anthony Bishop.
And, Coach, before the game, you and I discussed what we think Portsmouth West is going to do. They're going to just try to control the line of scrimmage
Right.
and run the ball right at us.
And that's exactly what Portsmouth did last year in the playoffs. And like I said, they probably watched a lot of that game film. And they're going off tackle again.
Double
this
ISO.
time to the big boy, Mason Parker. And he's going to pick up 3. Brings up second down and 7. Ball resting on the 45-yard line.
Now, Coach, when I think of Portsmouth West, this is the kind of offensive football that you and I both faced. They're just going to line up.
Well, they're in a power I, going to run the toss sweep to Parker, and he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Garrett Cornwell that got there, or Elias Blankenship.
And, Coach, do they unbalance that line and send the tight end over to that right side that time?
I don't know. They might have.
I
But
couldn't
know
tell from
I
here.
was looking at the backfield, and it was in a power I right.
It looked like they'd moved that tight end over
All
that
right.
side with the wing.
All right, big third down coming up, 3rd and 8. Loss of 1 on a previous play. And they come out in a pro right, slot right. They send tailback in motion, and he's going to be sacked in there by Will Calico and Jack Hayden. Boy, that was great pressure right there, Coach.
Yeah, it was.
He didn't get turned around. They were in his face.
Okay. Jerry, are we ready to start some replays? All right.
Okay, let's
there we
check
go.
this one out.
Well, we just had it.
Oh, did we? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you and I missed it. We were blabbing.
Yeah,
No,
let's see it again.
Okay, we got to hurry. They're going to punt.
Yeah, punts. They take a little longer. Back to punt. It's number 18. That's Anthony Bishop. Oh, that was 88. Well, there's Cam Kitts. He's going down the left side, and he goes out of bounds. Pretty good field position for the Dragons. They're going to be all the way out to the 45-yard line.
Jerry,
And
can we
that
go back?
punter
Coach,
was
here we go.
88, Christian Carrasco.
There we go. Boy, we had
Yeah.
4 kids right there.
Jack Hayden, 62.
Quentin Kermeans was there.
62. Who's 62? Brandon Kirk. Dragons come out with 2 receivers right, 1 left. And they're going to run that little slip screen to C.J. Graham, and he's not going anywhere. They bring him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Took too long to get the ball out there, Coach.
Yep. I'd like to see him run that bubble screen a little more than that quick screen. We got trips left this time. 1 receiver right. Ball takes it, hands off to.
Nice tackle.
That was a good open field tackle there by number 25. That's Michael Barnes. He brings down Cam Kitts, but Kitts is able to pick up 6 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down at 4 at the 49-yard line of the Portsmouth West Siders. Wall takes it. He rolls left. He's looking, and he's going down for about a 3-yard loss. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 7.
What would Coach Harris do right here?
I'll probably fake it. I'm going to have to talk to Mike about that.
Hey, I wonder what Coach Carroll would have done. Probably same thing Coach Harris did. Look where we're at.
All righty.
I don't know. It's early in the ball game. Who knows?
That's right. Hey, pin them deep. Get a good kick here. Get them inside the 20.
Good snap.
Snap is good. Kick by number 64. That's Chris White. And that ball is taken by number 18, and he's got a pretty nice return going. He brings it all the way back out to the 40.
Now, Coach, that was Eli Pine, I believe. I think we had a 64 for us was Eli. Wasn't that who
I
kicked
don't
that
know why I
ball?
said Chris White. I was looking at them. Yeah, 64. That was Eli Pine.
Yeah, he's changed from number 8 to number 6. 64.
64.
Yeah, Coach Jackson sent me a message earlier and told me he was switching that. So,
Okay.
nice job on that right there. By the way, Coach, real quick, shout out to John, Crawdaddy Mays, and Rudy, and all the other friends there at Susan Street. They're
That's right.
tuning in tonight.
That's right. Wes and Judy Shepard. There's a little
Jet.
jet sweep. Oh, and the ball comes out. And it came right to. What's that?
Cam hit.
That was Keegan Smith again.
Was it? Here we go. Keegan Smith's the one that knocked it out, looks like.
Oh, it's Cam Kitts.
Keegan Smith knocked it out, though.
Keegan.
Boy, he's made 2 good plays right here.
Laid
Great
the
plays.
wood to him, and they popped it right out into the arms of Cam Kitts, and the Dragons take over at the 46-yard line of Portsmouth West. They come out and trips left again. Ethan takes a snap, throws down the middle. It's a little bit too long for Keegan Smith.
Boy, he had 2 steps on that kid, too.
Yeah, boy, he's got a nice stride, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Long legs.
Well, he's an athlete, Coach. I mean,
Yes, he is.
He plays basketball, plays baseball.
He's had a good year last year. He's off to a good start this year. I'm going to give him a breather here. Twins right and left for the Dragons. Wall takes a snap. He's looking. Now he's rolling left, and he's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be brought down around the 41-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Dragons. Going quick tempo here.
Coach Ron Wooten down there calling the plays, hand signals, unlike me and you sending somebody in.
I know it. We're old school about it.
I know it. Going deuce into motion into a trips.
Yep.
There it is, right down the middle. Good.
Good job. It's number 9. That's Xander Collins.
That's Christian Collins' brother. He's sophomore. 6 foot, 150 pounds, Coach.
Nice catch and run. Dragons going quick tempo again. Trips right. They're going to hand off to Lucas Bumpus.
Big
He's
run.
got a little room. He keeps those feet going, and he's going to pick up about 5 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 5. Ball down in the red zone now.
2nd down and 5.
Resting at the 17-yard line. Wall, he drops, he's looking, got protection. And he gets out of it. Now he's going to keep it and go. And he picks up maybe 1.
Coach, we should have had a scramble drill on that time because he was moving.
1 yard gain makes it 3rd down and 4.
Well, Aiden, get that leg loosened up. We don't get this 1st down. I look for him to maybe kick one. There's a snap.
He's bringing the house.
And
They
he's
got
going
him.
down.
Well, sack.
Yep, we knew that was coming 3rd down.
This was hit by 53 Carson Carver.
So that brings up 4th down and 8.
Walker 4 makes it 4th down and 8.
And there comes Aiden Miller. He's going to try it. And that'll be somewhere around the 27, which will make it a 37-yard field goal
Miller on the kick for the Dragons.
attempt.
Let's make sure we get that ball 7 yards past that line of scrimmage so it gives him plenty of time to kick that ball.
He's got the leg, no doubt about it.
Block those inside gaps, boys.
Kick is
Got tipped.
no good. Blocked at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get that one up quick enough.
Well, if they take over,
So Portsmouth will take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, Coach, I got another shout out. Joe Pemberton down in Dirty Myrtle Beach. He said he's sitting there with his M&Ms and his Pepsi, and he's watching the game. So
Yeah, I'm going to give one to Christina Look. She's at Tays Valley Hospital watching the game.
all right.
Hello, Christina.
Got a little break here. That's good. Hey, Coach, by the way, we'll talk about middle school sports, and I'll let you talk about
Oh, sure.
some stuff. But I want to talk about middle school football last night. Went up to Gallipolis and beat them 20-0.
Now I want to talk about the high school volleyball team went up to Gallup.
That's right, they did last night and won
And
3-1, right?
3-1.
That's
They
a
were
huge
great.
win.
The first set was 26-24. lost the second set 25-10, I think, or something like that. Won the third set 25-15, and won the fourth set 25-23. Very exciting. I got to watch that. My daughter streamed it live, and it was great. I want to tell you, one little girl named Demoya Addison, Addison Godby.
Oh, my.
She had a game, I'm telling you. There's a handoff. Tailback is off the right side again. They failed to run left yet. Close. Yeah, they did have that jet sweep, but that's it. They didn't get anything. That's a 2-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second down and 8.
And I'm going to tell you, I think you called it exactly right when you said they probably watched a big dose of that Portsmouth film and figured they could do the same thing that they did. And that's
because they hurt us there last year.
Oh, yeah.
Gashed us. 3:09 on a running clock here in the first quarter. Dragons leading 7-0. Now they'll run the jet sweep again. Got a little room. Then to make the tackle, Higgins Smith. That's going to bring up third down and 4. Third and 4. Ball resting on the 26. They need to get to the 30. Brody Hall, quarterback. He's going to bootleg out. He's got his man, but it's off his fingertips, out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down and 4.
Coach, that was a nice play.
That was nice. It's first down. He catches that. He's got the first down for 3 yards.
Just didn't execute.
Well, here comes the punt team. Number 88 is Christian Carrasco. Back in punt formation. Back deep for the Dragons as number 1, Cam Kitts. Kick returner extraordinaire. There's a high snap. Oh, that should have been blocked. I think it was, partially.
They're going to call flag, and it's going to turn the ball back to Portsmouth.
Now, that's even if he called running into the kicker, it would be 5 yards, and they only needed 4. That's what they're going to call, running into the kicker.
They tipped the ball, so that shouldn't be a penalty if they tip the ball, Coach.
I recognize that official.
That's Mike Lemons.
Mike Lemons.
I disagree with that one.
I do too. There's no way that boy kicked that ball that bad. It had to be tipped. Well, that's going to give it back to Portsmouth on their own 20 or 31-yard line. And they're in shotgun formation with the 2-back set. Now they're going to shift the tight end over to the left. And they're going to hand off to 18. And he gets a nice 8-yard gain. That's Anthony Bishop.
18, Bishop on the carry.
I think our linebackers didn't scrape right there, Coach.
They're trying to wear us down in there, Coach.
Yep. Well, like I said, you and I talked about this, and we figured that's what they were going to do.
And they got some studs up there. Single back this time. They're going to run the fullback trap for about 8 more. That's going to give them a first down at the 47-yard line.
First and 10. The ball on their own 47-yard line.
This This time they're going to run a slot left, wing right. And they're going to run the jet sweep again. Uh-oh.
That's coming back.
Yep.
18 gets upon the carry. Flag on the play.
That's coming back.
Yep.
He didn't even bother to mark where
Thank
it
you.
went out because he knows it.
I got you something to drink, Coach. I'm in my throat.
Get that.
Back here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something back there?
Huh?
I'm a
Do you
Mountain
want this
Dew
one,
guy.
Coach?
No, you go ahead. I got water. Yeah, that's going to cost them 10 at least.
You know, as they say in the old country, that's the nectar of the gods right there.
Yes,
Diet
sir.
Mountain Dew. All right.
Yes, sir. That's going to bring up first down and 20.
And what was the call there, Coach? Did they call it a legal block?
10 yards penalty makes it
Or did they call a hold?
20.
I don't know. I
Jerry,
think
did you hear
called
what they called?
holding?
Oh, they called holding.
Trips right. He's dropping. He's going to run a little screen.
There's a block in the back right there, Coach. Missed that one.
All passes
53 got away with one.
Yep.
brought down by Kameen.
See if you're blocking the back here.
It's a 5-yard gain.
Right there. 15.
Yeah.
Right there,
There's-
53.
See, I told you what I said. I saw that one live. There's two there, actually, Coach. You know, it's hard being playing on offense because if a guy turns right
Yeah.
before he gets there and you block him in the back, that's a call now. You know, used to you didn't get that if they just turned right as you got there.
All right. Ball. Hands off. Tail back. Off tackle. They only gets one. Dragons a lot better there on the off tackle play. Brings up third down and 14.
Third down, 14.
Big third down play here. Going to send.
That's going to be the quarter, I believe,
Yeah,
Coach.
that's the end of the first quarter.
Fairland 7, West 0.
Fairland Dragons lead it 7-0 over the Portsmouth Westsiders in the opening game of the 2024 high school football season.
All right, hey, got a
Let's
message.
check 'em out.
Got a message from Angel Allen. She said we are watching the game on our way to Tiffin. Bree's moving in tomorrow. So
Yeah.
Bree, get ready for the college life. You guys, thank you all for watching. Nathan Spurlock, we got you here, and
I just got one from Eric Carroll. I got to get to it here.
we got this. Coach, I want to give you this one. Brandon and Aiden Kirk's grandpa's in the ICU watching, and we want to give him a shout out. His name's Jeff Ramey. So Jeff, shout out to you. Praying for you. Hope you get well. Courtney Sarkis says Chloe is here, but she's home watching. So, Courtney, good to hear from you. Jerry Thompson, good to hear from you. Mr. Hayes from the high school, good to hear from you. Chloe DeMint, good to hear from you.
Eric sent a friend request.
Yeah, I was going to tell you he wants your friend. I guess you're mean. You wouldn't friend him.
Sets up third down and 14. The ball on the 33-yard line.
Okay. It's third down 14. Ball resting at the 43-yard line. And they're going to run a counter, and it's tore up completely. There's the ball. And the Dragons got it. Lucas Poppin jumped all over it. Boy, they destroyed that play, Doug. He didn't get any more turned around, and there were three of them right there.
Hey, and you know that was an inside pivot by the quarterback. You know
Right.
that like we used to do, and
Right.
we were there before he even got a chance to get rid
That
of
was
it.
great penetration by that front defensive front.
Absolutely.
Wow. And Lucas was right there to jump on it.
That's 2 turnovers, Coach, first half.
And that's going to give the Dragons a ball in Portsmouth West territory at the 36-yard line. Wall. In shotgun. And he's going to go deep down the sideline. And there, that one hit Keegan right in the hand.
Beautiful throw. That one's on
right
Keegan.
on the money. Yes, that one's on Keegan.
Ethan put that right there. Wow.
Beautiful ball he throws.
Absolutely. Coach, here's your turnover on replay. I'm not sure. I think that was Will Calicote that knocked that out, 52.
Trips right. Wall hands. Cam Walt. Cam Kitts, and he's going to pick up about 3.
And Coach, that play's hard to run. They've got 5 people. They're playing a 3-5 right there across the front. We got a 3 down lineman and 5
linebackers.
Yeah,
It's a 3-5.
And they're keying those guys leaving. That's a tough play to run.
Yeah, that is. That's 5 linebackers, Coach. Wall drops. He looks. He's going to run a little dump off here to Cam Kitts. And he's down the sideline. And he's going out of bounds inside the 5-yard line at the 4. And that's going to bring up 1st and goal. Good block downfield there. Who is that?
We'll have to go back here in a minute.
I think it was, I don't know.
Here we go, Coach. Back to live action.
Hand off to Cam Kitts. He's going off tackle, and he's going to be stopped for no gain.
Now, again, that's that guard tackle pull there again, Coach.
It's a 1-yard loss. Cam's coming out limping.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, he's fine. He needs a little break here. I'm send Lucas Bumpus in.
Big Ron.
Big Ron got some wheels, I'm going to tell you.
Penetration kills him.
Yep. Who is 17? 17 was the one. Connor Black got that downfield block there on that little swing pass. Yeah, we need a score here, Coach. Need to pull out in front a little bit, put a little pressure on them.
I'll tell you what, Coach, I'd get Keegan on an island and
I wouldn't be opposed to running that little swing pass again to Big Ron.
there it is.
Oh, there it is. Back 8.
Nice little slide.
Right on the money. Well, I like this season long. He's pretty accurate passer. He put that one right between the 3 and the 3.
Yes, he did. That was right on target.
On to kick the extra point, Aiden Miller. There's the snap. The kick is up, and it is
no good.
Good.
Oh.
That just, hey, I'll tell you what messed with you was that bar on the soccer goal. Messed you up.
I think Aiden's having a little problem there.
Well, so far he's 2 for 2 on extra points and 0 for 1 on field goal. But let's see how he does on this kickoff, Coach. What we got? Okay.
Here's
the play, the little swing pass out to Cam. All right, now watch this block downfield right there, number 17. Almost got him into the end zone. Nice play. Cam just toasted that kid right there. But the Dragons score and jump out to a 14-0 lead with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Coach at home, let us know if you're enjoying the broadcast. We want to hear from you.
And it's going to be Aiden Miller on the kickoff.
Chloe DeMint, I'm glad that you heard your little shout out there. She said, I'm watching you, big mouth. Oh, Chloe Bell.
Parker and Bishop back to the side.
Coach score 0-0. Ironton and Berg, 5 minutes left in the first. Nice
Wonder how
kick.
bad the Peak is putting it on the Valley.
I'm going to say quite a bit. We'll do some scores here after a while, Coach.
There's the kickoff. Takes it up the middle, all the way out to the 30. And it'll be first down and 10 at the 30-yard line, maybe the 31. I think they're going to spot it at the
First
31.
score, Ironton 0, Bird 0.
I want to give a shout out real quick. David Powell down in Florida. David was in for the class reunion, him and his sister Ellen and brother Tony. I know you don't know them.
I don't know.
That's class 68.
Okay. Well, we got people in California watching us.
Oh, right.
We got them down in Florida.
Oh, yeah. Florida boys always watch.
Iron 7 0 Heather just sent. Heather Stewart. Thank you, Heather Stewart Ferguson.
All right. You got 2 back set. Takes a snap. Hands off. Going left this time. Off tackle.
Nice.
And keeps them legs churning, and he picks up about 3 on the play.
Now, I think Garrett Cornwell had him back here for a minute and just kind of held him up, and then somebody else finished him off.
Yeah, I had him by the jersey.
3-yard gain leads to second down 7.
Made him cut back inside where he had some help.
So that's going to bring up second down, 7 yards to go for a first down. Out wide is 17. Brody Hall, he drops, he hands, tailback, going off tackle again. And he's got a good 6 yards on the play. It's going to bring up third down and 1.
Now, Coach, back in our day, we'd call that a buck sweep, but I think they just handed the ball off because they looked like they pulled both guards.
6-yard gain leads to third down and 1.
They're trying to play smash mouth football, Coach.
Well,
They haven't thrown but one pass over here was incomplete.
yeah. Well, they threw a
And
couple.
then the other one was a sack.
Yeah. I mean, we've got 8:30-something here left, and I guess he's going to stick with his game plan for now.
Yeah, well, this is definitely going to be a handoff here.
I don't know, Coach. I know somebody might just try to throw a long one, and then if that didn't get there, then they get to 1 yard. I don't know who that would be.
Probably Brian Wood.
That's a lie. Punt.
Okay, timeout on the field.
All right. Hey, while we got a minute, Coach, let's talk about our sponsors again. Clark's Fruit and Vegetable Farm, Hannah Ingemeyer with Bunch Realty, Morris Auto Clinic, Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and the 4 Fairland Local School District Levy Committee, and that's paid for by the committee. So those are our sponsors tonight. Thank you, guys. Again, they're going to be down on the bottom right hand of your screen. They're going to flash for you every so many seconds, and you can see who all's supporting us
They
tonight.
pass that levy, we're going to get a new football field, aren't we?
I think they're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that at halftime.
Okay.
I don't know, Coach. This field looks pretty daggone good to me. Hey, I know everybody loves turf, but there's nothing like playing on grass.
Oh, it's safest
You know.
as far as injuries. You know, the Tomcats got a new field.
And 1.
Maybe we'll get a chance to go down later in the year if they're deep in the playoffs. And
This might be a little push in the back to the quarterback, Coach. Nope, they're going to hand off, going off tackle. And Garrett Cornwell's got him stopped for a loss.
what a play. What a play. Here we go, Coach. Look right here. Blew up that block, took on the outside shoulder, right through his outside shoulder. Made one heck of a play.
That was a great defensive
Jerry,
effort.
can we see that again?
Hey, watch the ball!
Everybody watch here. Watch number 70. Playing your right end. Watch him fight off this block outside shoulder. Well, maybe we don't have it.
Well, we'll get it in a minute.
All right.
Well, they're going to punt. Back to punt, number 88, Christian Carrasco. It's his 3rd punt of the game. And low snap.
His
Pick,
knee
end over
was
end.
down. Yep, his knee was down, Coach.
Your knees down, you're down. And that ball is going to go over to the Dragons at the Portsmouth West 25-yard line.
Now, Coach, I'm going to consider that a turnover.
It is.
So that's 3.
Well, that's just like a fumbled snap almost, Coach. I mean, it was a bad snap, and he had to go down on one knee to field it.
Coach, right here, watch this. What's our right end? Garrett Cornwell. Watch this. Go right through the outside shoulder.
Oh, he
of that
took
blocker.
on that blocker.
Yeah.
That was a halfback.
Yes, sir.
He
Blew
stood
up.
him up, And we're back to live action now. Twins right and left. Wall's going to run the quick hitter out here to Keegan. He loses one, he loses two, and he goes down at the third one at the 21-yard line. That was a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, it was. And that was all him that did that.
Yes. Wall back in shotgun again. Jack Hayden beside him on the left side. Takes a snap. Hayden gets the handoff. And he kind of tiptoed up in there, Coach. You got a hitter going.
Yes, you do.
Oh, speed.
You got to hit it, get off elbows and rear ends is what you say. Follow those. You got to stay behind those guys. Put that hand on the back. Push them through there.
Yeah. And we got 3rd down and 5. Ball resting on the 21. Excuse me, the 20. Need to get to the 15-yard line. You're going to hand off to him again. But this time he breaks it and he's gone. Jack Hayden.
He read that one well.
He hit that real hard.
He did. He didn't dance. He hit it. Well, here we go, Coach. Jerry, let's see it one more time.
I want to see him hit that hole.
Let's see Macy hit that one more time real quick.
Come on, Macy.
No pressure, Macy.
You can do it, baby.
Here we go. Everybody watch this. Watch this cut. Watch this cut. Boom. Nice.
Good blocking up front, too.
Absolutely.
Hayden Miller on to kick the extra point. It's up and good.
Oh, that looked a lot better.
And the Dragons lead it 21-0 with 6 minutes and 28 seconds to go here in the first half.
Wow, did you expect this? I really thought it was going to be
I'm fine with it, though.
Oh, I am too. I really thought this was going to be just a slobber knocker.
Yeah.
You know. We still got another half.
That's right. There's
6
a lot
minutes
of
to
football
go.
left
But
to go. And you never know.
I'm very impressed right now.
Well, I know they put up 42 against Memphis.
Well, I told you about that. I went up
only a quarter and a half of varsity kids.
Oh, well, we did whatever we wanted, Coach. Yeah. I mean, I went up and watched it.
Well, this is very.
I'll give Memphis a little bit. You know, they got a new coach out there, Jordan Michael. He's Fairland graduate. And,
this got to be very encouraging to Coach Jackson.
Oh, it is.
You know, to come out against a team of this caliber and play like we're playing right now, getting turnovers, stopping them on 3rd and 4th down.
Well, you and I both know as a coach, turnovers kill you.
Yes.
And you think about this field position we got right here.
That was just 25-yard drive.
Anyway, I was going to finish Memphis. They only have like 29 kids out.
Oh, I know.
So they're in the process of rebuilding out there, and we've got quite a few older kids. And I mean, we're very impressive out there.
Good-looking bunch over here on the sideline. Miller approaches.
Nice
Another
kick.
deep
Nice
kick into the end zone. And
you know, 18 could have caught that. I don't know why Bishop.
I don't think he wanted to field that inside the 5.
I don't know. Bishop, I think it's 2 he's let go by, if I'm not mistaken.
No, the first one that we kicked off. He didn't want no part of that either. We will be filming the halftime performance of the band. So when we get to that,
okay.
All of you interested in watching that, keep us on and we'll show you the halftime show.
That's right, Coach. We have some halftime guests during the first part of halftime, and then we'll shut up and you'll go use the bathroom break, and then we'll come back and we'll watch the Fairland band perform.
Not before I grab me a Diet Mountain Dew.
Hey, nectar of the gods.
It is.
How that
you
is.
got it. There's your quick
pass.
hitter out there.
Oh.
And Boyd's won. And he's still on his feet, but now he goes down after about 3-yard gain.
You know what, Coach?
Not bad coverage. for
No,
the
well,
Dragons.
but the thing was, both of our guys didn't make the tackle, but they forced him back inside where we had pursuit
all the
coming.
help. Yeah.
And that's good. That's what we want. You know, I noticed we got some athletes that we can pay. You know, we can play man.
Sure.
You
We
know.
have got skilled athletes out the wazoo.
We just got to keep them healthy.
Yes. 18 goes in motion. There's a little bootleg to the right. He's being pursued by Bumpus. That's Bumpus' younger brother. Oh, no, that was Davin Murray.
Davin Murray.
Davin Murray put the pressure on him.
And Coach, you know, Davin didn't play in the scrimmage up at Memphis. He had an injury, so I'm glad to see him back.
Oh, wow. Well, it's
I
going
mean-
to bring up 4th down and 6. And back to punt once again, Christian Carrasco.
What is that, their 4th or 5th punt?
5th, but one of them didn't get off the ground.
That's right. Yeah, we're not going to count that. We're going to count that as a turnover.
And one of them was a penalty on us. That's a good, better snap. There's the kick.
Line drive.
Right to Keegan Smith.
There we go.
Boyd's 1, Boyd's 2. And it's driven out of bounds inside Portsmouth West Territory at their 45-yard line. The Dragons going to get good field position again. With 4 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the half, we put another drive together here, Coach.
Oh, and Coach, when we come back after the Dragons band comes out, we got Josh Scarberry here.
All right.
Been keeping some stats. We didn't have room. I guess he must be over here on the other side.
There he is. Josh. Oh, he's got his own headset. He's moving up in the wheel.
Oh, my. Listening to it. Okay.
Well,
he's going to go over and give us some
he
stats.
must be talking to the coaches
He might.
downstairs. But you can have his headset and give us some stats.
Oh, look at man, if he'd had some high steps there, he might have been gone, Coach.
I misstepped completely.
We don't have a replay on that one.
Well,
Mason, we don't have a replay on that one, do
It
we?
looks like they have
Okay.
4-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
And he could have had about 60.
Wow.
Somebody got him by the shoestrings.
Well, the Dragons are starting to open some holes, and the quickness that we have, if those backs will hit her full tilt,
Right.
we could.
I don't know what we're doing here, Coach. We got 10 seconds on the play clock. I think we got 7.
Better hustle
6.
up.
You're going to have to burn a timeout here. I
Nope.
don't know if you're going to get it off. 2.
I
All
got
right.
it.
Same play,
Right up
Coach.
the middle. And he's got the 1st down. That's just straight dive play right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can keep his. We'll use these.
Trips left. Hand off to Kitts. He's
Nice
got
bounce.
room. And he's got it.
That's coming back.
Holding.
I think they're going to get.
Holding.
I think they're going to get Xander Collins out there. I think they're getting for a hold. They call a hold there, Coach?
Yes.
I think that's what they're going to get.
10-yard penalty for spot of foul. Dragons set up 1st and 11.
Well, that wasn't too awful bad. The hold took place after a 9-yard gain, so we lost 1 on the play. Could be 1st and 20, but it's
That's right.
1st and 11.
Boy, did that not just chap you when you get a good gain?
Oh, yes.
And as a coach, that just kills you, doesn't it?
Right. But Xander hasn't played a whole lot. I don't remember calling his name out too much last year. They're going to hand off. And this time they got him corralled for no gain. It's going to bring up second down 11.
Here's going to be a nice little tunnel screen we talked about. You've been talking about. Run a little tunnel screen.
Yeah. Yeah. They're coming hard. It's time for our little man C.J. Graham to grab something to take off.
Yeah, he hasn't. We haven't called his name yet, I don't think.
Just defensively. Yeah, he's looking at it now. He's down, open right down the middle.
There it is.
Oh, he's got Jack Hayden. He cannot stay with it, Coach. Can't stay with it.
There we go, Coach. Replay.
Just toasted.
Well, Coach 18 was watching the quarterback, and he didn't know where Jack Hayden went.
Well, on to kick the extra point, Aiden Miller. Dragons jump out 27-0. And kick is good.
Hey, went through.
I'll tell you, I think we found us. He throws a pretty ball.
Oh, Ethan, he has. I'm impressed.
Yes, I am too.
I mean, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Very.
Well, we got a lot of those receivers back. Keegan Smith, Jack Hayden, and then Bumpus is playing well when he comes in. C.J. Graham's back.
We've got a good core group.
We got a great receiving core.
Well, we got lots of linemen back. I mean,
Cam Kids, he can catch it and run it. And I don't know who they're back. Well, I guess Bumpus is the backup tailback right now. But I'll tell you, I'm impressed.
Oh, I'm impressed with our offensive line, giving him time to throw.
Yeah.
We've only had one sack, correct?
Right. Aiden Miller on the kick again for the fourth time. That kick is a low liner. This time 18's going to get a chance to return it. He picks it up at the 10, and he's coming right up the middle. And taken down by number 23. That's Garrett Massey on the tackle. But a good return out to the 35-yard line.
Coach Quentin Cremines didn't get to play in the scrimmage game, and I'll give props to Garrett Massey. He was in there playing middle linebacker.
There's Garrett out there now.
Yeah. Quentin's out there 21. He didn't get to play. He's coming back from an injury.
Oh, I was going to say, we used to call him Quentin
the Train.
The Train.
Something
Train. As I know, he ran over him down South Point.
Second quarter, Iron 7, Bird 7.
Yeah.
7 what?
Birds, they're tied, 7-7.
7-7.
I haven't had time to look.
Well, I know you'll catch us up here in about 1 minute and 53 seconds.
Well, no, because I got to talk to some people here in a minute.
Okay. Oh, there's a, I don't know what that is. What's that flag?
I don't know what that, maybe face mask. I don't know, I didn't see it.
And here's the call.
Okay.
Face mask, you got it.
That's what I thought. I thought I saw something there.
And that's going to march it off 5 yards. First down and 5, ball at the 40-yard line.
And Coach, Portsmouth West didn't bring their band, so we're going to go first tonight with the band, and then we're going to come back, and I got a couple guests we're going to talk to, so that gives you time to run down to the facilities.
We got to get Mr. Scarberry in here, too.
Well, let's get Josh in here.
Oh, nice. Nice interception there. Keegan Smith.
Has he had a night?
Yeah.
Here we go, Coach.
He's got to have. Watch this reaction. Off the hands.
Tip drill. Bingo.
Hey. Let's get another one on the board. We got time. Minute 38 seconds.
Are we going to say 4 turnovers? Keegan's made several plays. Huge plays. We got enough time here, Coach. We can get
We've
another
got
one
2
quickly.
fumble recoveries, an interception, and a
Knee.
down knee.
Yeah.
All right. I believe it's Ethan Moyle time. Ethan Moyle drops, and we got a whistle. Somebody must have had a legal procedure.
Illegal substitution.
Illegal substitution on who?
Against the West.
Well, they got
Against
12,
West.
don't they? They got 12?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 1 went off.
I told you.
Makes 12.
That's
Yep.
what it was.
And I think it was number 12. That's going to make first down and 5 for the Dragons.
See, here we go, Coach. You had to get 65 off there. That's what I thought.
And step up.
There it is.
There's our man. That's C.J. Graham on the grab.
Oh, I'm glad to see him get a catch, Coach.
Yeah. All the way down to the 20-yard line. There's a snap, and there's a quick one. Back out to Connor. That's Connor Black.
Jack Hayden missed his block. He knows it. He missed it.
Out. He's going to have to come out for one play, and taking his place is Xander Collins.
I never had a problem with him coming off back in the 80s.
No,
Never.
Never lost one.
I think they put them on so loose now, Coach. They just pull them down. They don't button them. They're already buttoned, but they're loosely buttoned. Wall drops, looks, and he's going to be sacked right at the 20.
Yep.
Oh, he really didn't go down, but held him up long enough to stop his forward progress, and that will be a sack, and that's going to be third down and 10 with 49 seconds to go in the first half, and we got a timeout.
All right.
I'd like to see him get in position, and as far as I'm concerned, they're already in position, at least for a field goal attempt. Ball's resting on the 20. That would be a 37-yard field goal. Man down in the concession stand. I hope that's not a man. John King.
I hope it's not anybody. I hope that's,
Really, I hope that's some kind of a. Who sent you there?
Josh Ross.
Who?
Josh Ross.
Oh. I've seen C.J. Graham open in the middle a couple times, Coach. I'd like to see us go back there again.
Well, let's see what kind of coverage they come out, because they were playing quarters coverage a while ago. They were just dropping 4 people in the, deep.
Well, they got man over here, one safety deep, and man on the left side. And there we go. We're going deep again. There's.
Oh, that's interference. I'll call him out of bounds. Watch right here. See if he doesn't get his hands, push him in the back. Watch right here. Watch his push in the back, Coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even turn his head to try to.
Did they call anything?
Nope. Not a thing.
Holy moly! I guess they must have called that an uncatchable ball. If the
It might, well, he might have called it uncatchable, but he caught it. Just
yeah, I
out
know it,
the
but I
end
mean, the ball was 3 yards out of bounds.
zone. Hey, 14-7.
All right, here we
irons it
go.
real quick.
42 seconds. Wall takes it, drops back.
There it is.
and-
There's your square in.
Oh, he dropped it.
Been a nice first
And that would have been enough for a first down. Well, Portsmouth West going to take over after holding the Dragons on fourth down.
They held, but we contributed to that.
Yeah,
We did.
a drop ball and an overthrown ball.
Coach. West just looks out of sync. They don't know where to go, what they're doing. Oh, Keegan's going to catch him from the backside. Look at that.
He did.
He came all the way across the field. Watch our 13, Coach. Watch that replay.
I said
He chased him all the way down from the other side.
as soon as that guy moved back across the formation, he went in there. I knew he was coming hard.
Must have been an automatic. All right, Coach, you better, if you got any other shout-outs, you better...
Well, I want to shout out the family. I know Pexter's home watching. I think Lola, Rosie. I don't know if Frankie's here. I think she's here too with Mom Holly and Dad Keith, along with Ashley and Matt and Stella and Bub. Bub's got a scrimmage tomorrow out in Buffalo.
You going to make the trek out to Wayne County?
Most likely.
Enjoy that drive.
Yeah, really. I don't know where they're having that, but I imagine it'll be out.
Well, when it was Buffalo Wayne,
Buffalo High School.
we made many a trips out there.
Yeah, we sure did.
You usually had a good game out there.
I had a tough one, tough loss out there too. Lost 7-6.
Wasn't that
Or
when the
8
press
to-
box
8 to
got
7.
torn down?
All right, here we go. We got twins right and left. Shotgun formation. Quarterback Brody Hall.
We got our nickel package in here, Coach.
And he's going deep. He's going to try to, but he's going to be sacked before he can get rid of it.
Replay.
Cornwell.
West.
I think Cornwell's in there again.
Oh, we had 2 or 3 right there.
Yep. And probably Will Calico.
I believe he was there trailing, yes. I better give a shout out to my sister, Mary and Tom Johnson.
Yeah, that's the.
I guarantee you their team did.
What about
by
Brent?
the way, I didn't tell you. I'm gonna be a grandpa.
Oh yeah, you did.
Did I tell you?
Yeah, you
Yeah, Nick
told me.
down in Georgia, he and his wife Anissa doing
Yeah.
December, so I'm gonna be a grandpa. So I'm kind of excited
Little
about that.
birthday,
Shout out to
little,
them.
little Christmas present.
Well, that's
Bundle of
bad because
joy.
I'm gonna have to buy extra gifts. You know.
Well, at that age, they won't be real expensive.
I don't know.
That's true.
And a shout out to Brent. She's living down in Charlotte now.
Right.
I don't know if she's tuned in tonight. I don't know if she's working or not. And then Isabella.
Brent, he'll be down there tomorrow afternoon sometime.
Yep.
Okay, we got 3rd down and 8. They're going to run a little draw play, and we got motion.
Yep.
Legal procedure.
Excited.
Coach will run that jet and then come back with that fullback on the backside.
Yeah.
Well, should I say they're faking the jet?
Well, when you come in here thinking you're going to run all over the Dragons and not have much of a passing game, and neither one of them's working very well, you're going to be in for a long night.
That's right. Defensively, we've played absolutely great.
Dragons in a 3-3. There he goes up the middle, and he's got enough for a 1st down. And there was 2 seconds, 1, and that's a half.
they're
5 seconds.
They're gonna.
We're going to put 5 seconds back on the clock. We're going to start it real quick. They're going to run the same play. And he's tackled there by number 1, Cam Kitts.
Now we're going to decline this penalty, and it'll be the half. We're going to get them for a hold.
Holding just away. Penalty decline, that's half.
All right.
All right, you score at halftime. The Fairland Dragons 28 and the Portsmouth West Siders 0. Okay, the band's getting ready to come on. I'm going to get out of here. Dave's got a couple of guests he's going to talk with, and then we're going to have Josh Scarberry in to give you the stats on the first half, which are pretty much loaded for the Dragons.
Absolutely.
All righty. Coach,
All right.
it's all yours, bud.
All right. We'll see you guys in about 10 minutes.
Hello, Dragon fans. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome back to the field your 2024-2025 Fairland High School marching band. Under the direction of Mr. Christine and assisted by Mr. Evan White and Mrs. Holly Martin. Tonight's halftime show, with music written by Evan White, is titled The Upside Down and features music from the 80s as heard in the Netflix series Stranger Things. is a tribute to the character Steve Harrington. This is Corey Hart's Sunglasses at Night. again for the best band in the land, your Fairland High School Marching Band. Go Tigers!
All right, everybody, look up here. Here we are. Smile. All right, everybody. I am joined by two people here. I've got Mackenzie Morley, and if I butcher your name, make sure you tell me.
No, you did just fine.
All right, and she is on the committee for Fairland Local School District Levy. And I've also got the president of the Board of Education here, Mr. Jeff Bennett. And what we're going to do here, guys, we've already kind of gone, well, we haven't talked about it yet, but we've communicated. And there's some questions here that we've had presented from the community about the levy. And I'm going to ask you those questions, and I'm going to give you a chance to, you know, reply and kind of informational. Just let everybody know about the levy and what's going on, all this stuff. Okay, so first, Mackenzie, I'll ask you.
Okay.
All right. What is this levy about? Just explain that to us.
Yeah. So in November on the ballot, there is going to be a levy that is to help raise funds and supplement the operating budget for our school district. The bottom line is our district is going to be in a deficit by 2027. So we are truly left with very little option to help make up the difference in that deficit, and a levy is the way to do this. So this ballot levy that will be on the ballot in November will be a proposal to be able to fundraise 1.2, is that right? $1.2 million a year.
And that's for 10 years, correct?
And
correct.
it is,
Okay.
it's a 10-year levy, so to raise $1.2 million a year that can help take care of some of those real critical pieces that we need to take care of here for our students and for our teachers and our staff and our community.
Okay. Any specifics under there that you wanted to?
Yeah, I mean, specifically this levy, I mean, one of the ways that this works, you have to be able to identify up front, you know, how this money is going to be spent. Right. And the district has lined out some very important items that this money would be able to take care of. The first would be to be able to have all of the fine arts on offer for our K through 5. So currently, our elementary schools only can have art or music. They can't have both.
Correct.
And so this money would allow us to be able to have both on offer in K through 5. It would also allow us the opportunity to have the literacy specialists that a lot of our school districts in the county have.
Okay.
And these literary specialists are going to be able to help provide support to students and teachers in our elementary schools. The funds then can also be used to help raise teacher and staff salaries. We sadly have the lowest, among the lowest of the salaries in all of Lawrence County. And that's a problem, so we need to fix that. And then there's also some much needed upgrades that need to take place right here in our athletic complexes, and that money can help do that.
Okay.
Did I get it right?
Yes, you
I think
did,
you
100%.
Mr. Bennett, you want to
Yes.
do the next one?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Why do we need this levy? Address that exactly, why we need it.
That's a great question, Mr. Carroll. Despite budget cutting back that we've done for years, we are nearing bare bones. I mean, we really are. We have cut to the bare bones like she was talking about before, where we have arts or we have a librarian. We don't have both. We can't afford to do both. We've made cuts like that in areas. And that's not fair to our kids. And we need to do better, plain and simple. The easy term here is do better. We've cut nearly, besides, we've cut nearly $500,000 the last several years and lost $500,000 from the state. They keep cutting us. And, you know, we've cut every corner we can, and with the cost of everything rising and the fact that we are at bare bones, you know, it's we haven't had a levy on since 1998, and that was for our high school. And that went off 2 years ago now, almost.
And
that was for the high school only.
Right, not for athletics.
Not for athletics, not for academics, not for anything else. That was for that building. And so it's been a lot of years. And you compare us to other schools in the districts, when it comes to money. We're behind the 8 ball. It's that simple. And this levy, we're not trying to pressure anyone. We're trying to inform everyone.
Right.
You need to make a conscious decision as a citizen of this public what you want to do. What do you want to do for your schools and your kids? We do not have the right as board members to say, you're going to do this. No. And we will never say that. This is the community. What do you want to do? Now, as board members, do we present this? We do.
Right.
That's part of our job, and that's what we're doing, and that's why we're trying to present this information as honest as we know how.
And
Go ahead.
I think it's important to note that the fact that we're in this deficit and in this position is not through any fault of the district at all. This is not a oh, we should have done something differently. We have truly taken every approach to try and rectify this problem, and this problem really comes down to the fact that the state formula for funding for all of the schools in Ohio, that formula for where we sit and what we have on offer and our property values, it doesn't cover all of our needs.
Right.
And so when you don't have enough money, you've got two options. You either get more money or you cut
Yeah.
to save, right?
Yep.
And so
Right.
we've cut
Completely fair.
significantly out of our budget. And now it's time to start looking for those ways to supplement.
Okay,
our
there's two
needs.
things I want to say to you guys. I want to reiterate that the levy in '98 had nothing to do with athletics.
Correct.
That was not part of that levy. So I want to make that
Building levy only.
right. And I don't know if you all know this, but I do. Over the last 12 years, we've cut 28 positions.
That's correct.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Another thing here, you want to talk about the audits? You want to talk about that real quick?
So I think there's, there are funding options for districts, and grants are one of those, right? So we have been very fortunate that we have applied for and received grants. And in order to be successful in doing that, we are required to have our books audited yearly.
Right.
So, there isn't any question about, the management of the dollars, the spending of these dollars, and allocation of dollars. So not only do we have our books audited annually, we have had 10 straight years of perfect audits. And I mean, if there's an award for that, I'm pretty sure it came.
Yeah.
It did.
It did.
Okay.
It did.
Our treasurer got an award.
Yes, she did.
And that's a big deal, and that's a big thing for everybody to know and understand that, we are going after these alternate options for funding, and we're doing it well. The grants that we've received have been able to take care of buying new school buses.
Yep.
They have been able to take care of providing new safety equipment. For
Adding
the
security
schools,
cameras.
securities for the schools.
Yep.
It's been able to update our technology, which
Yep.
needed to happen. So we've been successful in that, but grants and the opportunity for those funds are very project and program specific.
Yep.
So there isn't a grant that just says, "Oh, we'd like to supplement our
Okay.
annual."
And honestly, Mr. Carroll, we have to do all this. We have to do the grants. We need to do this levy. We need to look at all avenues, to be honest, to get back where we need to be. And this is not going to happen overnight.
No.
That's why this is a 10-year levy. People kind of asking some questions about the stadium. When would that start? Down the road. We can't take the first $1.2 million the first year and drop it in one bucket.
No.
Same thing with the teacher's salary. We're not going to fix that in 1 year. That's going to be a 5, 6, 7 year thing.
Right.
But that is where we want to go. That's the future of this school district. We have to start to make plans and with this money and use it correctly over time to get where we need to be down the road.
Okay, we're going to run out of time, but there's two important things I want us to talk about real quick.
Yep.
Why do other schools in this county receive more money and have better facilities than we do? Mackenzie, I'm going to ask you that.
Yeah, I mean, just plain and simply, that comes back down to the legislative formula that the state has. I mean,
Right.
there is a formula that is comprised that helps dictate the amount of funding that each district gets. That formula is beneficial and more beneficial in some areas than it is for here.
Correct.
And the other component of that is everybody knows there's rising costs everywhere. There are mandates that come down from the state without additional budget. So, we have had the unfortunate position of just seeing costs continue to rise without any increase in funding.
Okay. A couple of things real quick I want to read here. We receive $8,500 less per student than some of the other districts in the county.
That is
Correct.
Okay? And, that hurts.
Yeah.
And
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
that's,
There's some specific numbers there. I mean, Fairland's at $11,943. South Point's at $22,554.
That's a
That-
significant difference.
Huge difference.
Right.
Huge difference between those two. And the other schools kind of fall in between those numbers. And you ask why? What? Well, a lot of that has to do with your tax base from businesses
Right.
and things like that. And we understand, especially South Point, with what they have down there,
Right.
But those are things that we can't control. We're trying to control the things we can.
one more. We got other stuff we could have talked about. We didn't
Yep.
have enough time. We're too
You're
gabby.
going to have us back.
Well,
Yeah, well, there you
we
go.
can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. One more
Yeah.
thing. You all tell me this. Where can our viewers we've got tonight get more info about the levy?
Great
Absolutely.
point,
So,
yep.
so there's a website, and it is forfairlandlevy.com. But I know a lot of people that prefer to use social media and Facebook as their outlet. So we do have a Facebook page. It's the For Fairland Local School District Levy. There are some informative videos on there. Our great superintendent has been gracious enough to help put these videos together to truly give us the facts. So I encourage everybody to go check it out, follow it, and use it to ask questions.
Also, I don't know if I know Mr. Bennett knows, but I did a show, Inside Scoop, and I had Mrs. Hayes and Mrs. Worsfield there.
Yep.
And all the information that we had here that we were going to tell folks tonight is being given.
Yeah.
And you can go back and watch that on the Fairland Dragons Network.
Yep.
And it's episode number 2. Mr. Bell, is that correct?
Yeah.
You go check that out. Guys, I appreciate you coming.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry
Thank
it
you,
cut
Mr.
short, but
No worries.
it's always a lot longer than what you think, especially
Yep.
when you get up here and talk. But hey, we'll have
We
you back.
appreciate your chance.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys
Love
for
to come
coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Guys, we're going to be back with some stats right here in just a second.
Okay, we got a couple minutes before the second half kickoff, but joining me right now, Josh Scarberry. He's going to get us caught up with the first half stats. It's all yours, baby.
Impressive half for the Dragons, wasn't it, Coach?
Yes, very impressive.
Looking good. The passing game went good. 10 for 14 for 163 and 3 touchdowns. I mean, and rushing, we had 70 yards rushing for a total of 233 in the first half total yards, and 5 first downs. I mean, they did it both ways. They come out quick, and then they got settled in. I think over there for the Portsmouth West, they had a total of 44 yards, but turnovers killed them. I mean,
exactly. I know that first scoring drive took 1 minute and 2 seconds.
Yep. They had the 2 fumbles, the interception, and then the turnover and downs on the punt. You know, where he kneeled it, lost 13 yards.
Pretty much a turnover, yes.
Yeah, I think the game's really been the turnovers and the field position. Fairland started great field position just about every possession.
Well, I think they came out thinking they were going to run all over us like Portsmouth did in the playoff game. I'm sure they watched quite a bit of that film, and they thought, well, we're going to attack off tackle to the right, and didn't go so well for them.
No, 19 rushes for 42 yards, and we sacked the quarterback twice. So, I mean, the defense has just been fantastic. And when they had a chance to pass, we got the 2 sacks, but their passes went for just 2 yards. Stopped them in the backfield and got them right there. I mean,
and we had some nice quarterback rushes and sacks.
Yep. Yeah, the defense has just been swarming out there.
Outstanding.
I expect another half of that going this way.
Yeah, I don't think they can stay with us.
No.
Yeah, we just got too much team speed.
No, and hey, commends to the quarterback, chucking that thing downfield with some accuracy, looking good right there.
Hey, he throws pretty ball.
I'm telling you, he does. That opening play there to Keegan we had on that first drive was fantastic.
I think Coach Jackson's got to be pretty pleased.
Absolutely. Got him ready to go.
Thank you, Josh. That's Josh Scarberry with your halftime stats. Okay, kicking off second half. Aiden Miller going from the north end of the field to the south end. Or is that from the south end to the north? I believe it is. There's the kickoff, number 18. He's got it. He's going left, and he's going to be met and dropped at the 20-yard line.
Still inside the 20.
Mine was doing that. It's doing it now.
Mine's going in. Our audio's going in and out.
I can hear you good in this ear, but this ear can't hear anything.
My left channel.
Okay.
Is that good, Coach?
Yeah, it's better.
All right.
Better. All right. Portsmouth West coming out, and one receiver. He comes out wide to the right. Now he goes all the way back over to the left. 2 backs behind Hall. He's going to hand off the tailback. He's going off left tackle. He's got some room. He's still running, and he's got a first down.
That's a great run, Coach.
Big
good hard run.
13-yard gain on that play.
That's a good hard run.
Yes. I think that's what they thought they could do.
The whole game.
Yes.
I do too. Well, like I said, we talked about that.
Yeah, and the Dragons, they can't be letting their foot off the gas. And they're going with the same play, and this time he's dumped in the backfield for about a 4-yard loss.
Gosh, Coach, we had 4 people there that time.
Yeah.
Let's see if we got a replay. Let's check it out right there, Coach. Man, look at the pursuit right there.
Yeah.
Nice play.
That's going to bring up second down and 14. Ball resting at the 29-yard line. There's the snap. Hand off again. Same hole. And it's going to bring up third down. He gets about almost 4 of it back. And then bring up 3rd and 10. 3rd and 11.
And Coach, while we got a couple seconds, I didn't get to go over our sponsors at halftime there because we got busy. So I want to go over them real quick. Clark's Fruit and Vegetable Farm, Hannah Ingemeyer with Bunch Realty, Morris Auto Clinic, Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and our guests, they're for Fairland Local School District Levy. We want to thank them, Mr.
Who
Jeff
was it?
Bennett. Nice play.
Nice play there by
Coach, I know
Hayden.
you weren't in here at the beginning, but that was Mackenzie Morley. She's on the committee for Fairland Local School District Levy, and Mr. Jeff Bennett, he's school board president.
Yes.
And that's what we were talking about. So I want to thank both of them for coming on. We got about half done what we had, but you know how it gets up here. You
only get so many minutes.
That's right.
For halftime. You wanted to let the folks at home watch the band, so it takes up about 10 of it. Okay, brings up 4th down. They're on to punt again. Is Christian Carrasco. Takes the snap. There's the boot. It's a low liner. And over to pick it up is Keegan Smith.
Nice move.
He takes out one, and then he runs out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. No, they're going to call him out at the 35. The Dragons will take over after giving up an initial first down and then held them on 3 and out, the second series. And now they have the ball. Trips left, one receiver right. Ball takes a snap, and he's going to throw the quick hitter out here to C.J. Graham, and he's going to get about 7 on the play.
Jack Hayden had a great block right there. Great stock block.
Ball put down at the 42, brings up second down and 3. Same set. And hand off to Cam Kitts this time. He finds a hole. He's got the first down. He's weaving his way around. He gets rid of one would-be tackler and is run out of bounds there by
Coach, watch this.
Mason Parker.
That's a great move right there. Did you see that
it
cut?
was. That was about a 20-yard gain.
Great move. Well, Coach, we got some skill athletes.
Yes, we do. I think that's the difference in this game is team speed.
Speed kills. You and I both know that.
We're going to run the quick hitter again this time to that's Connor Black, and he's going to pick up about, let's see, give him, gives 7 yards on the play. Another snap, same play. And Connor Black's going to get the first down. He's going to get 5 on that play.
Now, Coach, they're going to set this up, and they're going to send one of those 2 other blockers deep.
Yep.
And they're going to fake that, and down the field we go.
Yep. Wonder which one it's going to be,
Keegan
or CJ. Yeah, they run the same play again.
Oh, I know somebody else that used to do that until it got stopped. Actually, I know 2 guys that used to do that.
Yeah, here we go. Give him 2 on the play. Brings up second down and 8.
Looks like Eli Pine coming in there at guard.
Eli coming in at tackle.
Is he a good
no,
tackle?
Guard. You're right. 62's the tackle. And that would be Brandon Kirk.
Was that Will Calicote that came out?
I don't know.
Looked like he's got a cramp maybe, if that's him.
Oh, is that who that is? Yeah, that's Will. Well, it is a kind of a humid night. This time they're going to run it to CJ. CJ's got some room. He's going to get about 3 on the play, maybe 4.
It's all right, 2 down territory.
Yeah. They're down inside the 25. The ball sitting on the 25. He's up second down and 4, or third down and 4. This time they're going to go with 2 receivers left and 2 right. Ethan Wall takes a snap. He drops. And now he is running, scrambling, and he's going down.
He's not going to get it. Not even close.
No. As a matter of fact, he lost a yard on that.
Now, Coach, it's no man's land. You got to go for this right here.
Sure. Let's throw it downfield. I'm thinking C.J. Graham over the middle again.
Well, he was wide open a while ago, wasn't he? Little square end, little dig route.
Mm-hmm.
No, we got plenty of time still on the play clock. Getting down to 10.
10 seconds.
We're going to have to get it off.
All right, here we go. There's a snap. And there's the first down. And more. And that's going to be Keegan Smith all the way down to the 1.
Boy, has he not had a good game, Coach. Both sides of the ball.
He had a great game in the first half. I was talking to Brandon Spence down there. I said, man, he has played well. He says, yeah, he said, I hope he keeps it up in the second half. I said, well, he's had a good game in the first half.
That's right.
Still second down and 1 and goal. And they're going to go to Cam Kitts, and he's dropped.
Coach, let's get under center and snap to the quarterback and just sneak the ball in. What do you say?
Now, they don't do that anymore.
Hey,
Did they ever go up under center last year at any time?
I don't know. We'll have to ask Peyton. He's next door.
I think they might have one time because me and you were about, our jaws were dropped to the floor. Well, it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 4. And they're going to run a little quick hitter.
Jet sweep. That's not going to work.
Jet sweep was sniffed out there by Mason Parker.
We lost a lot of yardage right there.
Yeah. We're all the way back out to the 10, 11, maybe 11 and a half yard line. So it's 4th and goal, and they're going to kick one.
I think that you need to tell Michael he needs to put that under center Bigfoot in.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a 29-yard attempt. Ball will be set down at the 19. There's a snap. And had a bad snap, and the holder is C.J. Graham, and he gets dropped for another loss. And then Portsmouth West is going to take over on downs.
We gave that one away.
Yep. Dragons lost a golden opportunity there. They had 1st and goal to 1. Went backwards 4 straight plays. Dragons lead 28-0. 4:47 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
By the way, Coach, we didn't get to talk about the band, so let's do that when we come back here and get a break.
I didn't get to see a second of it. I ran into everybody and his uncle down there.
And they wanted to talk.
They want to talk. Ran into my brother Rick, and having a little pool problem.
How's his wife doing?
She's doing better. I talked to her this week
on
the phone. She called Peggy, and yeah, you people out there are praying people. Say a little prayer for Linda Harris, my sister-in-law. She's had a really rough go at it with a knee replacement and a few other medical issues, and she's getting a little better though. There's a snap, hand off tackle. Hits the hole and gets up there for about 4-yard gain. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
Man 4 brings up 3rd down and 6.
Ran into Lonnie and Tricia Watts.
Hey, when you see Lonnie next time, ask him about his corn dog he had today.
What happened I ran into Stacy King, John King's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them are nurses, you know that. And the guy did go down in the concession stand. He got a little hot, a little dizzy, and went down. But he's fine. He's fine.
Good.
I said we couldn't have picked a better place to go down in front of you two nurses.
That's right. Coach, we got a 4th down coming up.
All right.
You're down 28-0. What do you do here? It's only 3rd quarter, but we've got 3 minutes.
You're 20 yards into your own.
They're going to call that a 1st down.
Oh, it is a 1st down. So, right the clock.
My point's moved. Macy, you doing good over there?
Yeah.
And in comes Mooner. Big boy. Number 61. Spencer Blevins. His uncle lives across the street from me.
All right.
He said they call him something. That's why I asked you the other day, and you told me he's Mooner.
Yeah, he comes at lunchtime. How you doing, Mooner?
Yeah, he'll plug a hole, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, here's your power play, Coach.
Yeah.
Fullback lead and the guard pulling.
Yeah, that's Parker, their big tailback.
Coach, I know they've still got a whole quarter to go plus 2 minutes, but don't you think you're going to be a little more
sense of urgency?
Yeah. Just.
Yes.
Okay. I want to make sure it wasn't just
I
me.
agree. And they're going to run the jet sweep this time.
Nice.
And he's got some ground.
That's a great block up there.
Yep. And he's got at least about 20 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a first down in Fairland territory.
And I don't know if that was our end or outside backer up there. They got hooked.
I think our end got hooked because the outside linebacker or corner, he got blocked. He had plenty of room before he was ever met by any defensive player.
Coach, that's our old Houston set right there.
And this time they're going off tackle again. He's not getting anything but maybe a yard. Let's bring it up 2nd down and 9.
They didn't get anywhere on that play because number 66 for them stood straight up, and we got penetration.
They tried to run over Mooner that time. Mooner said, not happening.
He's a healthy lad.
Yes, sir.
Good kid, though. Very respectful. And we had him, I think, down at Cold Grove. I think he was one of our post-game interviewees.
Well, my new puppy got out the other day, and his uncle tried to help me catch it. Oh!
Nice hit.
Wow, nice hit.
Quentin
Cremines.
Mooner in there, too.
Yeah.
Look here. What's this replay, Coach? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, look at that. Mooner threw that guy right off. Quentin did a great job of reading.
Guy's laying there 53.
But you know what people at home don't understand is Mooner did his job. He took up 2 blockers and kept them from getting to the linebacker, and Quentin made that play. That's a good job. Good
what
job.
Defensive tackles are supposed to do.
Exactly.
Occupy the offensive linemen and let the linebackers do their thing. Quentin's coming out. Must have a equipment malfunction or something.
Garrett Massey.
Got a little blood on his finger.
Garrett Massey's coming in. He played pretty well, like I said, at Memphis at the scrimmage. Garrett Massey did. Not bad for sophomore. Really did. There, we've...
Uh-oh. Oh, look at that! Looky there. Guess who? Keegan Smith.
Holy
That play was
smoke.
made by Lucas Bumpus.
Yes, sir. Big Ron.
Oh, watch it.
Right there.
Oh, we got to see it again, girl.
Now, he better quit that celebrating. He's going to get 15. Yeah, let's see it once again, Jerry.
I want you to look at the pressure Lucas puts on this guy, and he thought, I'm just going to get rid of it. And
wow.
Keegan said, okay,
I'll
go
take
ahead
it.
and get rid of it. I'll take it.
Okay, here we go again. Watch this. Watch Keegan Smith right here. 13,
Now
everybody.
watch Bumpus. He's all over him.
Now, is that Bumpus or is that...
oh, no, that's Murray.
Yeah, Davin Murray.
Davin Murray. Davin Murray really closes in on him.
Nice.
Another
All right.
turnover. That's 5 of them.
Macy, thank you for those replays, girl. You're doing
Yes,
good.
You're doing great. You're going to get an A this 9 weeks.
That's right. Boy, Coach, she had a shirt on today, and it made me dizzy. It had all these...
Psychedelic.
Oh, golly. You stare at it, and you just,
Sounds like one of my granddaughters. There's a kick. It's up, and... No, I didn't make it.
He's struggling a little bit. I can tell. But like I said, he's
on the
coming
golf
off-
course, they call that chili dipping. He chili dipped that one.
He's coming back off an injury, so...
Oh, speaking of golfing, I got to give a shout out to my old buddy from down in Ashland Tomcat, he was a former head coach and line coach under Coach Hart, and I had the pleasure of coaching with him, Dave Arthur. He and I went golfing today, and
Did he beat you?
I got him on the front 9, but he wore me out on the back.
Well, you're enjoying that retirement. That's good.
Oh, yes. There's
And then you
nothing
got to
like-
come here tonight.
Absolutely. What a day. This is what you call a banner day.
Good, isn't it?
Yes, sir. And spend a little time with my grandkids and my new puppy. Huh. What more could a guy want?
Well, after we get a chance after a while, we're waiting on them kids to come up, and we get Josh in here and get a statue. You have to tell everybody about the puppy.
What happened? We're kicking off at the 25. Must have been a penalty.
You know what? I was sitting here looking at you, and I didn't pay attention.
I was looking at you, and I didn't pay attention.
Boy, we're a couple sad sacks, aren't we?
Well, it's a 15-yard penalty. I don't know
It
what.
must have been something unsportsmanlike.
Yeah. Had to
Jerry,
be.
did you see anything?
What was the call there?
I didn't see it.
See, he didn't either, so. I don't know. He said to start the clock, so I don't know what. Told to wind the clock, so I don't know.
All right, that ball's going to land at the 30. It's going to skip by. I think that's 18. And he finds a little room, but he's tripped up there by 74. That's A.J. Brammer.
It's Tony's boy.
Is that right?
That's who that is.
All right.
One of your
A.J.
former
Brammer.
players?
Yep.
And I guess we'll get one play, and then we'll head to the fourth quarter.
Yeah. They're winding the clock here?
Well, over second half, you're over 30.
Oh, yep. That's
See,
the end of
you
the
got to
third quarter.
Okay.
And the Dragons have put 34 up on the board and have held the Senators out of the end zone, and the Dragons leave 34 zip.
So we got a running clock as of now. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's what we got to do. I'm supposed to announce the cheerleaders at halftime, but I didn't get a chance.
Let's do it right now.
So let's do it right now. So your cheer team tonight and your coaches, your seniors are Jenna Picklesheimer, and she's not here. I was informed her brother's getting married out of town, so she had to go to that. But anyway, Jenna, hope you're out there having a good time at the wedding. Lily Rickard, Mary Kate Porter, Brinkley Spears, and Maddie Rummel. Our juniors are Grace Miller, Cadence KK Ulrich, Kennedy Folks, Claire Southard, Alexis Short, and Jade D'Angelo. Our freshmen, Mary Gannon. By the way, do you know who that is? That's Mark Ferguson's granddaughter.
All right.
Yeah. Nevaeh Clark, Kenley, and I hope I say this right, Cesario, and Riley Franklin.
I open and close their pool. It is Cesario.
Okay, so I got it right.
He's Italian.
I'm terrible with names, you know that. Head coach, Abby Stitt, and assistant coach is her mom, Maureen. So we want to shout out to those girls. And I want to tell you a little story about, well, we don't have time, I don't think. I'll tell you a story when we get done.
All right, here we go. We got two receivers left and a wing left. Split right. He's going to roll right. He's going to throw it to, and it's right between his fingers. That's number 15, Bo Roten.
You can tell they're not a fast-paced offense, coach.
No, and they're not a what you call air raid offense.
No, they're going to have to pound on the ground. I'm going to be honest with you. You know, we got a running clock right here. He's got to open up the playbook and try to score quick.
Dragons are quick. Don't you think they should maybe try to run a reverse or something?
The only one they tried was that counter, and we stuffed it.
Oh, we did.
That's a nice little play there.
Off tackle play for about 8.
Kind of a little draw play there. A little sprint draw.
That brings up 3rd down and 2. Make it 3rd down and 3.
There goes that 3rd down bell. I don't know who we got down working that tonight. A couple people.
All right, guys, you're right on top of it. Let's see, they're in the eye backfield, coach. What are we going to do here? Off tackle.
Yep. Going to hand it off. Nope.
He's not going to get there.
Nope. Got to run ISO. Look at ISO 6, coach.
It makes it 4th down and about 1.5 yards.
Oh, he's got to go. Well,
you need a 3.
I don't know. What do you do here, coach? You're down that far, but you're on your 40.
34, 41. What's the difference? Go for it.
You're right. Agreed.
It's 4th and about 1 good yard. Let's see what the Dragons pull out of their defensive
that play
playbook
right
here.
there, I would have run some kind of rollout pattern to give my quarterback an option to run the ball or get it downfield.
Yeah, you call it a green grass play. You see green grass, take off, son. And they're going off tackle again, and he's going to get it. And he gets about 4 on the play, so it's going to bring up a 1st down at their 44-yard line.
So I was going to tell you a little story about Lily. She's a cheerleader. She was in my office. You know, beginning of the year, you have so much papers and stuff, and you got to file them. And she was in the office filing papers, and Miss Leap said, "We're having a fire drill." Guess who got to pull the fire alarm?
She did.
Lily did. I think she enjoyed that.
I guess it all depends on when you do it. You know, you might lose your congressional seat if you do it the wrong time.
I guess you're right. Boy, that's not what you want to see when you're down 34.
No. So that'll bring up 1st and 15 after the 5-yard mark off. Boy, what is Keegan Smith going to come up with next?
Hey,
What
he's
a
played Play of the Year in the entry as a junior.
Yeah. Well, he's playing like a senior this trip. Oh, this might be it right here, Coach. He's going to go. Oh, nope. That pass was intended for number 18. That's Anthony Bishop.
You know, old Bishop's had a long night. He's
Yes, he
returned a lot of kicks. He's carried the jet sweep. He's done a lot tonight for them.
And the way I understood it was supposed to be Carson that was, or Parker, excuse me, that was supposed to carry the load. He hadn't carried the ball that much at all.
Maybe he's injured. I don't know. I haven't heard. You know, you and I usually hear
Well,
stuff.
he's in the backfield, but there he is. They hand it to him, and he gets about 4, almost 5.
And, Coach, that's just, you know, run a little motion out of the Houston set and give it to him in a deep in the backfield and run an isolation play.
Yeah. This time they're going to run off tackle to the left.
Nope.
And that one goes to Bo Roten, and he gets about 2 yards. And we're going to call it 4th down.
I don't think we have
a long 8.
Did you see Quentin scrape that time? I don't
He's
think
a
we have a
tough.
replay, but can we do it? We got time if you can get it quick.
Yeah, she got time.
All right, let's get her quick.
21 here.
Here we go. Well, we're going to shoot a play here, but
We'll come back to it.
we'll come back to it. Let's go back to live.
This time they're going to fake, go down the middle, and that pass is broken up by number 17.
And guess
Connor
what?
Black.
Coach, you didn't see this, but number 18, Bishop, had 10 yards on everybody down the field
Oh, I
on
see
the
him
right
walking
hash.
back over there.
All right. Here we go. Here's the play with Quentin. Watch him scrape.
Yep,
right
he
there.
sure did.
Now, do we have the other play, Jerry, just now? We don't have it? Okay. Well, I was going to show folks at home, 18 was all by himself on the right hash, about 10 yards behind everybody else.
That's a bad read by the quarterback.
Well, maybe he didn't see him. You know how that is.
That's one, yeah. Well, he did roll out to his left. He wasn't looking to his right.
That's tough for a
Yeah.
right-hander to throw across their body.
Right, and you got to read from left to right all the way across the field. Are we making wholesale changes here, Coach?
It looks like he's got some different bodies in there, definitely.
Right, I see 17 and
10's in there. Luke Ball's in.
Yeah.
11 is in, looks like. That's Christian Bumpus, Big Ron's brother.
who's number 8?
Number 8. Well, maybe Eli Pine changed his jersey.
I think he did.
I don't know.
He's back to number 8
He's
now.
in there at quarterback, looks like.
Yes, he is. Wholesale changes. And number 79, something's wrong. You don't have a mouthpiece or something. Number 51 comes in to replace him, Tyler Thompson. And there goes Bumpus, and he gets no gain. Dragons have called off the horses.
Oh, let's milk the clock here. We've
Yeah,
got
that's what you're
27
doing.
seconds.
You're going to run.
We got 5 minutes.
And we got delay of game.
No, they got
No.
motion. We still had 15 seconds on the clock, I think, Coach.
Oh, what did they call?
Somebody, I think, got down and moved up. I
Oh,
think.
got the finger or got their hand on the ground, picked it up. That is definitely illegal procedure.
I wanted to give a shout out to Haley Miller. She said she's at home watching.
Brings up second down 15 to the Dragons. The ball on their own 49-yard line.
Dragons have 2 receivers right and 2 left. And they're going to hand off to
Christian
Bumpus. And he gets 5 on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 10. And it looks like maybe Portsmouth West has made wholesale changes in their defense too, Coach.
Well, that's the right thing to do.
Absolutely.
Those second guys come practice every day, just like
That's
the first
exactly
guys.
right.
Give them some experience and reward
Right.
them.
Hey, you might find a diamond in the rough.
Let's just hope we can come out of here and not have any injuries.
I don't think we have suffered anything with the first.
Well, I see Elias Blankenship down there. I don't know.
That's going to bring up 4th down. I don't know what Dragon's going to do here.
I'd go for it. I mean, we've only got 4 minutes, so we've got a running clock, Coach.
Well, let's see Eli's arm here.
Yeah. Let's give him an opportunity.
Yes.
Hey, I'm impressed with the Dragons.
With who?
I'm impressed with the Dragons.
Yeah.
Really done an outstanding job. I know poor Josh over there, he's got an awful lot of stats for the Dragons tonight.
Oh, he's going to keep it and run it, and he's going to be dropped. And they got a fumble. It's picked up by a lineman.
That's
And that
Brammer.
lineman's going to get 4 yards.
A.J. Brammer. That's a
A.J. Brammer has got his first 4-yard gain of his career and probably his only 4-yard gain.
Did you ever let Big Tony carry the ball?
I don't think so.
Big Tony probably wouldn't have wanted to carry the ball.
Well, Big Tony,
Played tackle.
yeah, he did. I got to tell this funny story about him. One time he was playing defensive tackle, and he stayed in about a 3-yard area there, and play was ran to the outside. I said, Tony, why don't you pursue downfield and try to make the tackle? Well, Coach, I thought that was a legal man downfield. Sorry, Tony, I just had to tell that story.
Yeah, Tony's a good guy. I get to talk to him every once in a while.
Yeah.
And I just have a good time talking
Yeah.
with him.
We had good times on the football field. All right, the Dragons are called timeout. And Wheelersburg's going to take over on downs.
Not Portsmouth West.
I'm going to say Wheelersburg.
Yeah, I'm going to find some scores here. for
Portsmouth
us.
West, excuse me.
I'm going to find us some scores here. I haven't, we've had so many things going on here.
Yeah, we got to get back in the swing.
I know it.
We'll get it straightened out.
We're a little rusty, but hey, I hope you guys at home are glad to have us back because I'm sure glad to be here. You and I have a blast.
Yes, we do. I enjoy doing this almost as much as I did coaching.
Well, I will tell you this. Somebody asked me the other day, said, do you miss coaching? I said, well, I don't miss those long days and long nights, but I miss the camaraderie I had with my coaches and the relationship I had with my players.
Yes. Lifelong.
Absolutely.
I tell them all we're bonded for life.
Absolutely.
And I'll tell you this. That's one of the first things I say when they ask me. I miss the coach's office.
Oh.
I don't miss some of the pranks you all pulled on me.
I wouldn't have any idea what you're talking about.
I know. Well, we'll just let it go at that.
You might get us in trouble.
No.
No, that stuff was 20, how many years ago?
Oh,
Well, I will tell you this. The
how
only
about-
time I got
how about
upset.
30 years ago.
Okay, when I
Th-
came
30
in.
years ago, I was coaching
Oh.
in this game.
And my keys were frozen in an ice cup. Thank you, J.D. Dinwiddie.
Oh, gosh. I didn't know that one.
Oh, my gosh. You don't know the stuff they did.
Off tackle number 5. He's got him in a little hole, and he's going to get a first down.
Now, Coach, you think these days, if that had been your little clicker that you unlock your doors with and stuff, it ruins that clicker.
That's Gunnar Schonkweiler on the carry. And he picks up a first down. And we got second unit against second unit. And
Hey, we can tell some more. I bet you hated when you walked into Coach's office and there was a water cup over top of the door.
yeah, that's a good one. But not near as bad as the tough skin incident.
We're not going to talk about that. That was fun. Well, it was funny. Probably wasn't funny to you, but it was funny to
Oh,
the rest
no,
of
I was
us.
coming out of there. I'm going to fire all of you. All of you fired.
See, that's good times we're talking about.
Yeah, we always had a good time. Danny Casey, God rest his soul.
Oh, and we.
Yeah.
I wanna talk. Diane passed away
Right.
here, and I didn't get to go to the funeral home. And
That's Tim Stevens.
That's what I said. I sent Tim a message. I couldn't get there that day, and I felt awful
Right.
because
Right.
Diane was such a great lady, and Danny was always so good to me.
I think I was out of town. That's tall sweep, number 11.
Oh, nice
That's
wheels.
Braden Atkins.
Coming
And
back,
he's-
blocking the back.
Uh-oh.
No, he called a hold. I thought it was 25 hit somebody in the back.
Well, that's a nice little run out of
Hey, he's
Braden
quick. He
Atkins.
was quick.
Yes. That little fella's got some wheels.
Yeah, he does.
That's going to bring up second down. I see my man Rusty over there is on the down marker.
I don't know who our other chain guys were. I never did ask.
Usually it's Dave Luke,
Craig Collins, Dave Collins.
Dave Collins. I don't know who the other one is, but I think he had to have one replaced this week. That's why we don't know who that is. But we got Rusty on the down marker. And that's your ball game. Dragons open the season with a convincing victory over the Portsmouth West Siders, 34-0. And it's got to do a lot for their confidence, Coach.
Yes, they have. I'll be honest with you. I'm very impressed.
Oh, me
I
too.
because you and I neither one expected this.
You know who impressed me the most tonight?
Keegan Smith.
Besides Keegan,
Besides Keegan, who?
the boy that threw him the ball.
Well,
Ethan Wall.
Let me tell you what.
He really,
he
for
did.
a guy
For
that didn't play last year,
he hadn't played the last 2 years.
last 2 years.
He's very poised. Well, he had a couple sacks, but again, that's going to come with.
Yeah, but he threw a beautiful ball, and most of them were right on the mark.
That's true.
But Keegan had, I don't know how he follows that up next week.
I don't know. Well,
Who they got next week?
Point Pleasant.
Point
You and I
Pleasant.
look up the screen, Coach.
Yes,
Codgers player of the game.
without a doubt. Keegan Smith.
Maybe he'll come up and talk to us here after the game.
Well,
Hopefully.
I don't
We'll
know. Michael usually wants to bring somebody up. And,
Well, I think he ought to bring Keegan tonight.
I'm sure he will. I hope he'll bring Ethan Wall with him too. I'd like to meet that young man.
No, he's a fine young man.
Is he?
Yeah,
Good.
he is. Hey, I got some. Look, let me give you some scores while we're waiting here.
All
We got to
righty.
fill a little time before we get some stuff in here. Piketon 20, nothing over Northwest. Nelsonville York, listen to this, is beating Trimble 14-6. Let's see here. Anybody else? Trying to find somebody close here.
Chesapeake was ahead, 22-6.
Well, we're going to look. New Lexington is up over Fairfield, 49-7. I'm kind of shocked at that.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Boyd County, 31-0, third quarter all over South Point.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to be up here, Coach. South Gallia lost. They're losing 30-14 right now to Southern Tornadoes. Wilson 15-7 over Oak Hill Oaks. Let's see. Jackson 21-7 over Logan. Jackson, I think, is going to be pretty daggone good again this year.
They're usually pretty tough.
We see it just updated on me, so let me go back here and look and see. Iron Fighting Tigers 23, Wheelersburg 7. That surprises me a little bit. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Waverly 28-16 over Miami Trace. Let's see here. Hey, Gallia down 2 points to Meggs, 14-12 at the half.
That's 2 new coaches.
Yes. We'll see how that goes. Rock Hill up 21-0 over Minford.
All right. Congratulations, Stony Love.
Greenup County 15-6 over Dawson Bryant Coalgrove. That's second quarter, so that needs to be updated. Of course, we were 34-0. That's all we have right now. I don't see anything on here about Chesapeake.
Well, the last score that
Brian had
was 22-6. Chesapeake.
Well, if any of you guys out there listen want to send me an update on that.
Yeah.
Send Coach Harris or myself an update, and we'll relay that for everybody else. Thank you, Brad Talaferro. I appreciate you tuning in tonight. All right. Mr. Scarberry, are you ready? Pull your chair up. Get in here. All right, Coach. Josh is here. He's going to give us some
All
stats.
right.
You keep looking and see what you get.
All righty.
Josh, you go to town, brother. Give us what you got.
Oh, mic on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, go with it.
All right. So, well, that was an excellent half, too. A little bit slower, clock running out, but Fairland was 6 for 6 for 51 yards. They all came in the third quarter. Had a total in the half of 67 yards, 16 yards rushing, 51 yards passing, 3 first downs. So the total for the day, 214 yards passing, 86 yards rushing, 300 yards on the day, 8 touchdowns. But the big story was the defense. I mean, 300 yards for this game for what they've had was fantastic, considering how much the defense. I mean, we scored that second half INT. That's all we needed there.
That's right.
Yep.
Well, it was over in the first quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was. I mean, like I told you, Coach Harris and I discussed this, and it was just like that was not what we expected. Okay? That just wasn't. Real quick, I want to go over our Dragon's Eye people. Okay? Macy, come over here. Look up at the camera. Over here.
Come here.
Nope, you got to get over here. Get over here so they can see you.
Bend
Macy,
down
get
here.
over here. All right, everybody. Here's Macy Graham. All right?
There's Macy.
Okay, Macy. We also have, who else is here? Cole Schneider. He's here. Cole, get down there so they can see you.
Yeah.
All right, Cole. Wyatt. Kraus, come on. Get down here so they can see you. These are new Dragon's Eye.
I ran into your mom and dad there at halftime.
Preston Ross, come on. Preston, get in here. All right, and you guys can see we got all of our shirts on here tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody show them that, our award-winning shirts that we got. Jerry Bell, come on, get in here. You're the leader of the pack. Josh Ross, get in here.
All right, who's left?
Come on.
Hang on. Let's see that knee, Coach. Now, I'll get behind it.
That's right. Come on. Doug, go ahead and take those headphones. Stick your head over here. Come on so we can see you.
This is our crew.
That's right. Now,
These
Jeremiah
are the
Pfizer.
people that make it happen.
That's right. Andrew Cobb didn't get to make it back up here. But, guys, this is the crew right here that brought you your game tonight. We want to thank them because without them, we're not here.
It's their very first
And
time.
very first time ever doing this. And I think you guys that did the bell, great job. You guys that did the replay, great job. We appreciate all of you.
Yes.
All right? And I hope we're going to see you back here. And
You let 2 old codgers sit down
That's
and start
right.
running their mouth, and we couldn't do it without
that's
you.
right. In 4 weeks, right, Jerry?
I think we got 3 to 4 unless something changes, but yep.
And hopefully by then we'll be a little bit more polished and be able to get things to you quicker and all that. So thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Good job. Josh, anything else you want to tell us?
Our defense was just impressive. Gave up only 123 yards.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
that's That's only about 30,
Well,
30
but
yards a
let's-
quarter.
I know, but let's think about this too. How many sacks did we have, Josh? And how many tackles did we have for loss?
We had 2 sacks in the first half. I don't know how many tackles for loss we had, but
we had several.
Yes.
And we had several no gains.
Yeah.
and really both
Yes.
teams just ran the clock in the second half. We had that long drive, and you know, we missed the field goal, but then on the next possession, that's when we
But
got that.
we had it down around the 1 yard
Yeah.
line. We
Oh,
should
yeah.
have punched that thing in.
Yeah.
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 That's something Michael will correct, I guarantee it.
Oh,
This
sure.
week he'll correct it.
The defense was impressive. It was all over the place.
Yes.
I thought we swarmed well. Well,
Yep.
you know, I know in the first half, Garrett Cornwell
Yes.
played like a maniac out there at the end. And
Yeah,
I know
And Davin Murray.
Davin had a great play, especially in the
Yes.
second half. He had a couple in the first.
Yeah.
I thought Quentin Cremines at middle linebacker scraped very well.
He played well second half.
Will Calicote,
Yes.
Mooner played well.
Yes.
You got Will coming up and Keith.
Okay. Going to get us hooked up. We got a couple. Coach Gorby, get in here. I know you haven't been up. Everybody, show them that you're still alive and
I'm still here.
and rolling
Have a
everything.
seat, Bob.
We'll make it reach. You want a headset?
Put him a headset on. Let's talk to him here real quick before the guys get up here.
Come over here, they can see you.
Coach, everything work out good tonight?
Might be around.
There he is. He's coming in here. Everything okay tonight? Good game?
Everything went good. It was a great game. Not what I expected. I expected a little bit closer ball game.
Yes.
We played extremely
See,
well.
Josh.
Oh,
Threw the ball well. Ethan Wall coming
hey,
in.
do you think we left off right where we did it with
I think we
Minford?
did. Yeah.
I mean, it was just
You know, we played extremely well down at Minford. We threw the ball well down there, and we continued. Just picked up right where we left off.
I'm impressed
I
with
was-
one Ethan Wall.
Yes.
And Keegan Smith almost had a season tonight.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, Keegan's interception had 2 or 3 big receptions. Great night for all of them.
well.
You know,
He had, Coach said, he had a whole game in the first half.
Yes. Yes.
With the things that he did.
Right. It was a great night for him. And some of the linemen stepping up. We had a couple linemen go down. We had some guys come in. That whole offensive lineman played well. We had the thing about tonight is it's probably the second biggest game in the area. You got
Right.
Ironton Withersburg.
And then
that
we
game's
got
been
us,
playing on
yeah.
for 100 years. And then you got this game. This game's been billed here lately as a battle of
Well,
of
I'll tell
Titans.
you what, when Coach was coaching, I think that's the first time we ever beat him.
Yes.
Right.
You and I had the opportunity to really upset him,
Mm-hmm.
when we were coaching. And, Mike did it last year.
Right.
Coach
I think
Cunningham beat him. Did he beat him a couple
He
times?
beat him a couple times. I think we started playing in 1981. It was 1993. It was the first time before we beat him. We beat him a couple years there. Then we went back on a drought. I can't remember the exact, but I want to think it was like 11-29's overall record. Of course, Wes owning that one. So this is a great opener for the two schools. We took a couple years where we didn't play. They had a coaching change. They didn't want to play. We got a coaching change for them. We said, hey, let's get back on the schedule. It's always been a great game for us. So,
Well, it's always been a tight game. I know
Oh, yeah.
every game that you and I coached in.
You think about last year's game.
oh yeah. Well, you
4
got last
seconds
three.
remaining.
You got last second play last year.
Yep.
With these guys, and then 2 years, you got J.D. Brumfield
Man.
blocking an extra point.
Right.
That was at Portsmouth. Played at
well.
not Portsmouth West, but
Yep.
at Portsmouth Stadium. And then the next year, it was a missed extra point. So Fairland's got a 4-year. These seniors have not lost to Portsmouth West. I don't think we have a Class 1 that can say that.
No.
We
They
don't.
say they have not lost
We
to
don't.
Portsmouth. And we had talked about, that's what we talked about, Coach Jackson and I talked about earlier in the week. I said, you think about it. Portsmouth West has lost to us 3 straight years by a total of 5 points.
Yeah.
I said
What was
there-
the last year?
You had 1, 1, and
It
3.
was 32-29.
Okay.
I think.
So 4 points or 5 points. So, their senior class, West senior class, will be the first senior class at West to never beat Fairland. Think about that. And these guys are the first ones, and we've been playing almost 40 years, and they're the first senior class to beat them all.
That's
40 years.
amazing.
All right, Coach. Let's introduce these other two guests.
Well, we'll
here.
get
I'm
we'll
gonna
get these
I'm gonna get
headsets
out of here.
on.
Guys, I appreciate everything.
Hey,
Great
good
evening
job.
from you guys.
Yeah.
Good job.
We're gonna go start cleaning up, and hey, great job, guys.
All right. Fellers, get your headphones on. Keegan, you come over here. Will, you move that seat over here so we can get you in the camera. They don't need to see us. They need to look at you
That's
guys.
right.
While you guys are getting set up, I'm going to go over our sponsors again here real quick, Coach, because I didn't do them at the end. So let me do it real quick. We got Clark's Fruit and Vegetable Farm, Hannah Ingemeyer, is that right?
No,
Okay, you say it.
Nungamar.
Okay, Bunch Realty, Morris Auto Clinic, Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, and the 4 Fairland Local School District levy paid for by the committee. Guys, Keegan, what in the world got into you, son?
Son, I want you to know that you are the old Codgers player of the game.
Thank you.
And we also did not get to put the banner up that's got for Play of the Year last year. We wore these in honor of you and Mr. Bell and tonight. And we got the banners right here behind you. You can't see them, but we didn't have where to hang them.
Yeah, we'll get them up.
So we're going to get them up. Will? Dude.
You came out one time. What happened? You have a cramp?
Oh, yeah, I was cramping that whole game. It's terrible.
Y'all
Well,
suck.
it's because you play so hard, son.
Drink that pickle juice, man. I'm telling you. Get it ready of the week.
Hey, I never believed in that until I did it. And I'm telling you, because I cramp up when I open and close pools, and when I open them, I have to do a lot of cleaning, and I cramp right here, I cramp my fingers. Drink some pickle juice, it's gone.
It's better than Gatorade, boys, I'm telling you.
Grab the dill pickles and just drink the juice.
The juice.
And I'm telling you, you'll be fine.
Keegan, tell Lewis about your night, man. You did everything. I mean, you started off the play and you juked the guy down here to get in the end zone. I mean, that was just the start. Just kind of leads through your night, man.
I knew that it was a one-on-one the whole game because we watched film all week on them. And, like, at school, that's all we did. Me, Ethan, and Elias, all we did was watch film. And I knew that the DBs couldn't. I'm faster than DBs. Jack's like all of our receivers are faster than DBs. So I figured
team speed killed them.
I figured that this game would be a lot more passing, and I think that we did a really good job about it. Like how we like built up to like going fast to slow, and they couldn't keep up with that. I mean, 65 on the team's a heck of a player, and we just stopped him. I mean, Will and the O line. I mean, they put in the work all week, and how like our speaker was talking about this. You don't understand that the JV. They're the one pushing us all week that help us. Like if we didn't have the JV, we wouldn't be here.
That's right.
And I think that just watching film, that's what did it for me.
How'd you feel about your bingo for a touchdown? I mean, you picked that thing right.
Could you believe he threw that right to you?
Yeah. I mean, I got to give
that was a great hurry by
Davin Murray. Yes.
Give him credit.
Davin was set up to play. I mean, it was like an alley-oop like from basketball. You know what I'm saying? So I was happy, but I was like, I saw no one around me, so I was just gonna show some love to the assistant section.
You did, and I thought you were gonna get 15. I told Coach Harrison, "Oh, you better watch that."
Hey, I wanted to tell you what I was impressed about the defense. Whenever they went off tackle and maybe got a few yards on us, I thought you guys made an adjustment the very next play.
Yeah,
and you were all over them in the backfield.
Oh, yeah, we were all over them. We were just way faster than them.
Yes, you
didn't have
were.
a chance.
I got a question. I want to ask you about the first half. I know you guys ran your guard tackle in the first half a little bit. Didn't really run much, and after that, can you tell me what they were doing to stop that?
Yeah, they had some big D linemen. Our tackles, I guess they couldn't down block them or weren't getting. They were just getting stood up. That's all it was.
Couldn't wash them down.
Yeah.
Shoot, there was something else I was going to ask you. I'm having a senior moment.
Welcome to my world.
Well, Coach, you ask him. I'll think about it here because I was going to ask Will something. Now I forgot.
Well, did you feel like you got interfered with on that one pass down there that you caught out of the end zone? And somebody told me and said it looked like he caught it in the end zone.
Yeah, I definitely.
I said, but the guy had two hands right in the middle of your back and pushed you about the last 5 yards of the end zone.
I think that's just the game. I mean, I thought I was in. I mean, everyone thought I was in, but the refs didn't. I mean, they called a great game. So I think that, I mean, one touchdown's not going to hurt us from winning by them not scoring. I mean, it would have just looked good on me.
It didn't cost us, but I just felt like.
Did the guy push you in the back? Because we watched the replay, and it looked like he kind of.
He just extended. I mean.
And he didn't turn around to play the ball.
No. It should have been
the thing about it is, you feel that pressure in your back, stop dead in your tracks, and then fall down.
That's a flag.
And he'll do it good. I can see him now.
Yeah, we got to work on that this week.
He'll be one of them soccer players that gets up going, oh.
From basketball.
That's true. Will, here's one thing I want to ask you. I want to talk about Mooner for a minute. Mm-hmm. We watched Mooner, and he's the one that made the play. Quentin Cremeen scraped because they had to have two guys to block Mooner. And Quentin made a great Tell me more about the D line. Have you guys been doing anything special like
Yeah.
that? Did you have to get double teamed tonight, or were they concentrating just on Mooner and those bigger guys?
We were working on getting those people in there, getting them double teamed, keep them off our linebackers. Mooner was doing amazing at it.
Yes,
he might not get all the tackles, but he's clogging the hole.
But
he's
he did
doing
his
his
job.
job.
That's
right.
Right. I thought Garrett Cornwell played really first half, played it in, played excellent.
He was an animal in the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we did.
Hey,
did we do anything
for an opening game? Did you see a whole lot of penalties?
No.
No. Did you see any turnovers? No.
No.
I mean, we got some turnovers, 5 of them, but for an opening game, and you don't have that kind of, you always get some offsides or some illegal procedures or holding.
We looked seasoned.
We looked seasoned.
That's the word.
First game.
Yeah.
I think the reason why that is we're like really tight. Like, I mean, we hang out, we go to our coach's house and fish every, not a lot of people know that, but like we're at JD Smith's house every single night. Weekends, like week outs. I mean, we're there all the time trying to fish, trying to catch. So our bond's just so like close. I think that like we've always had someone to look up to. And now like we're the people that we have to set the example.
Right.
And I just like just noticed that like at the end of summer, I was like, my summer is over, so it's like go time.
Well,
Coach, I want to tell you something. When you said the word bond, and I tell him all the time, and as a coach, I was a head football coach for 7 years. And every one of my players, they say hello to me. I say hello to them. We're, JD's, hey, Coach, how you doing? When I walked in. It's this.
Yeah.
We're bonded for life. You are bonded for life with Michael Jackson,
Amen.
whether you know it or not.
You are.
You are bonded for life with J.D. Smith, whether you know it or not. The guys that coach it. And Coach knows this just as well as I do. You are bonded for life. I know of no other sport that can do it like
That's
football.
right. And I'm going to tell you what, as coaches, you get bonded.
Yes.
That man right there, we're bonded.
Yep.
All of us.
Yes, sir.
You guys are. See, it is a brotherhood, isn't it?
Yep.
That's my first quarterback.
And first middle linebacker.
And best one I ever had.
Anything else you guys want to add before we get Coach in here? Congratulations on player of the game, bro.
Thank you.
Yes,
I mean, you
well
did
deserved.
well,
Thank you.
Well deserved.
Everybody played well.
Yeah,
I expect you to be player of the game one day this year. At least once, maybe more.
Yeah.
Good job, Will.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Go enjoy with your teammates.
Yeah. Go do a little more bonding.
That's right. Then we'll see you later. Coach Jackson, you ready?
Come on in here.
Come on
son.
in here. All right. Well, Doug, we lost. Can you hear me, Coach?
What happened to? There he is. Yeah, I hear you fine.
Well, we were gone there for a minute. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, the only thing I can say,
no.
You remember my first year when we went 9-1 and lost our playoff game, and you went 9-1 and lost your playoff game. And the second, no, you're not going to go 9-1 and not make the playoff. That's one thing for sure. But you may go 9-1.
That's right. Hey,
sure. We watched him on film.
I got him.
Okay.
You got me?
I don't have him. It's mine.
We'll put that on.
Can you hear me? You got me?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
We watched them on film, and I'm just going to be honest. They scrimmaged Ironton, they scrimmaged Chesapeake, and that's the films we had. And not to be overconfident or anything, but watching film, we knew we had the better athletes. We had better athletes. But watching them on film and the physicality they played with against Ironton, number 2, number 18, they all their backs like finished. You know what I mean?
Right.
When I talk about finish, when they hit, they fall forward.
Right.
and they were doing it to Ironton too. So like we preached all week about gang tackling, don't tackle low, and I was concerned with. I know he was going to score on them, but I was concerned with, are they going to long drive us to death?
Well,
they did.
I talked to him before the game. I said, Coach,
tackled
I wonder how much film they watched of the Portsmouth game, playoff game. And I said, they're going to come in here and they're going to try to run it right down our throat. And that's exactly what they tried to do.
Yep.
But somebody coached the defense up.
Well, Hinkle did a great job, of course. But in the offseason, me and Hinkle talked, and I feel like You know, I messed up in that playoff game, of course. You know, we don't want to talk about the past, but I got to learn from my mistakes, right? So maybe I didn't tackle enough in practice that week or something, have my team ready. So I told Hinkle this year, I was like, we're either going to hurt them in practice or we're going to be able to tackle.
But here's the thing. If you don't do that in practice, you can't do it in a ball game.
That's right.
We went to the extreme, and the first day of hitting,
you play like you practice.
That's
brother.
exactly right.
the first day of contact, I had 10 kids over at the training. I told them the next day, I said, the next day we come out and we practice great. And I told them, I said, I wouldn't have gave $1 for y'all yesterday, but now I ain't going to take $1 billion for you. You know what I mean? But them first couple of days, I was like, we're going to callous them up. So y'all don't know what calluses is, but we're going to callous you up. And so far it's paying off, and let's hope.
Well, I was telling Will there tonight when they would run a play and maybe get 4 or 5 yards, it seemed like the very next play we were in the backfield.
Yeah.
And we were putting people on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you guys look we used the word seasoned.
Yes.
Did we have
Coach?
Did we really have any other than what was the 15-yard penalty on the kickoff? We never.
What was that? We missed that.
That was Keegan blowing kisses to the crowd. Let me tell you.
Is that right?
Over here, was that because I said we're going to get a penalty.
Unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I don't care. Boy up. That makes it 1 o'clock. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. I'm fine. I just got to coach him about you can't get a second one because
right, you're gone.
You're gone.
Right.
So, but hey, I've changed it a little bit. Hey, they got to have fun. You know what I mean? Every now and then, you know, you only get Friday night lights once.
But when
Coach, we really expected a tough game
We
tonight.
did.
You and me both.
Slobber knocker. That's what I told him.
And if you ought to watch the Ironton film, I mean, Ironton beat them. Don't get me wrong, Ironton beat them in scrimmage. But even when they was down 4 touchdowns or whatever, Parker and Bishop, they were finishing plays. They were still getting, you know what I mean? And that's what worried me.
Well, you guys wore 18 Bishop out.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you.
He was getting up slower.
Yeah.
We, you know, and I'm tickled to death the way we execute on offense. Ethan Wall, first start.
Does he throw a pretty ball or what,
He
Coach?
always did. He always did. And
he said he hadn't played for 2 years.
Yeah, he plays his first
year. He come out and he played like he's played all last year.
We was worried, you know, he told us he was going to play travel baseball. And I was like, man, we need you in the summer to learn it all and compete, you know. So he decided not to play, and glad he didn't because every week in practice he got better and better and better and better.
Well, he really looks seasoned.
He's a smart kid.
Poise.
Good baseball pitcher, good arm, and
yes, he does.
He missed a couple there. I don't know if y'all. He missed a couple in his progression there on a couple of things, but for his first high school start, what do you have? 3 touchdowns, no picks.
Yeah,
214 yards, and you had 86 yards rushing for 300 yards total tonight.
Tickled to death with the way he ran on offense.
Yes,
I want to ask you.
Well, you know, of course we lost Big E before the season. We lost Dylan Stone yesterday. Didn't lose him just for night. He's got strep throat, so he's out. So really, that's 2 starting linemen. We know he's already down 1. Now
right, I had him marked down here.
And to have these guys like Eli Pine step up, and Will and Cornwell and them guys played both ways the whole game. Just can't say enough of our offensive defensive line, what they did.
Really?
I asked Will a question. I know you all tried to run your guard tackle a couple times, and they stuffed it pretty easy, and then you went to something else.
Went to zone then.
Okay.
The GT, if you notice, when 65 was out, GT worked. When 65 was in, so we just realized when he was in to go zone, he was out and run GT.
Well,
I got that next one, Jack.
Jack made a heck of a cut.
I got him out to the play. I was like, if you hit that, quit thinking and just hit.
Yes.
And the next play, he hit it.
And yes, he did. And we talked. I said he just tiptoed that time, Coach.
He tiptoed the first time, and
the second time he hit it hard. I wanted to ask you a question. You know the little slip screens that you run. You ran it 4 plays in a row here to start the second half. Do you or do you not have that fake and then slip him down the sideline, that one blocker? I was waiting on it, man.
Well, we sat here and talked about it.
We didn't need it tonight.
Okay.
I mean, I'm glad to say that we didn't need it tonight.
Hey, but wait a minute. I believe you might have played for a coach that if something worked, he ran it till it didn't. Am I correct?
I mean, You know, of course, you know, I'm not happy with our field goal. Don't know what the difference is between extra point and field goal. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So we got to fix that. 2, you know, we got the perfect play call down there on 4th and 10. We need 10 yards. We run the dig route. Whatever. King, great game, but he knows in the big game he's going to make that catch. So we had a couple blunders there we can clean up, but
right.
Are you
We
going?
had a first and goal.
Are you going to go under center on the 1 yard line next time?
I'm not happy with that at all.
I knew you wouldn't be. I told him. I said he'll fix it this week.
We put in our flex package, you know, bring Q in, and we got to work on that.
All the little things.
I want to ask you a question. We were talking about this. Did Peyton go under center at any time last year?
At the goal line against Chesapeake.
I knew once. I said I knew he did once. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But we had him and Bryson and Gavin in the box tonight. I was like,
Yeah, I know it.
Peyton and Bryson's only two.
Going if he don't look just like you, I
They're
swear.
the only two to ever run this offense. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
first when he
they
said
know
hello,
that-
I started to say hello, Coach.
So why not there and let them see it? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because
That's a good idea, man.
We've coached it, but we're the only two that's ever played it.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
that's good. But appreciate you guys doing this again.
Okay, what do you know
Hey, we
about
love
Point
it.
Pleasant?
I don't know nothing.
Me no.
We don't either.
But we're going to coach.
Have we?
We'll be there.
Have we ever played them?
I don't
No.
think we've
I
ever.
know.
Coach Gorby's not here, but I don't ever remember ever playing Point
long as
Pleasant.
I
been
know
around.
that Gal Bliss plays them every year. Maybe you can get some info
Well,
from them.
we watched them play last year. We watched them because they played before we played Gallipolis. But
Yeah.
Gallipolis beat them last year. But I know like 10 years ago they was playing for state championships
yeah.
over there. So
Do you know Gal Bliss was getting beat tonight? Megs, 14-12.
Gallipolis lost a lot last year.
Yeah, I
And
know.
They had like 16, 17 seniors. So they lost a lot. And
They got a new coach too.
they got a new coach. And you don't know when you have that many seniors. The other guys, they didn't get game experience probably. So
Right.
Right.
yeah. So, but I'm anxious. We're anxious for Point Pleasant. You know, it's their home opener. It's their week 1, but it's their house. I feel like we have the advantage because we got a game under our belt. So
Right.
hopefully.
Good.
But yeah, I don't know. I know where they're at. That's about all I know about Point Pleasant.
Well,
I know where they're at.
You'll
We'll
have
head
to
up
give
round
him-
2 and we'll get up there.
yeah, we'll find it.
I'm excited for the challenge. And I know the kids are too. But
Sure.
Give us an injury report. Everybody okay?
yeah,
You expect to
Elias
have Stone back?
yeah, he's just sick.
Okay.
Elias hurt his shoulder there, and he said he could have came back. We was up 28-0.
No.
Well,
need.
he'll be all right then.
Back, and we need him back on the line. So Will was just cramped up.
Yeah.
And
Pickle juice.
And Jack was
We
just
laid that
cramped
on him.
up. Yeah. That was all. But other than that, I think we're good. We'll go lift tomorrow, get work soreness out.
Yeah. Well, Coach, congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey,
Great
appreciate
season
you coming
opener.
up, man.
Usually,
Thanks for coming up.
I mean, in the past, I don't want to jinx it. Anytime you beat P West, it's usually
That's a good year.
To a good year. So.
Yep.
Hey, wasn't like last year, but it was good.
Hey, we'll take that win, and you know I still feel like last year we had a chance to put them away in the fourth, and we didn't. You know, but we joked, made a memory that me and Peyton will share for the rest of our life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, brother.
You know what I mean?
And somebody else I know.
I didn't. You didn't have anybody jump as high as I did.
I told him he knocked the stool over just to get over there.
You know, so, but tickled to death with the way we couldn't ask for a better start.
That's right.
Running clock in the first opener against, I mean,
A quality team.
that
though.
team's going to win 7 games, maybe
Yeah.
8. You know what I mean? They're going to have a winning season no matter what.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
I'm
so
just.
what's up with Ironton and Berg? Anybody heard anything?
It was Was it? What did I say? 14-7.
Who?
Ironton over Berg was it 14-7?
23-7.
23-7.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of surprised at that too, but
Yeah.
Well, guys, I sure do appreciate y'all doing this again.
Oh,
we have a
thanks.
blast.
Appreciate it.
I don't think I could
You need to thank our newbies we got in
Thank
here.
y'all.
choose
Appreciate you.
anything better to do on a Friday night.
Friday night,
You know how long we've been looking forward to this?
biggest spectator sport in America. It's
Yeah.
the largest sport is Friday night lights. You know what I mean?
That's right, brother.
Thank you, guys.
We
I
love it. All right,
Okay.
thank you, Coach.
Coach, go get him next week. We'll be there.
appreciate you.
All right, well, we got a couple
Thank you,
things to
Jared.
do here.
Thank
All right.
you, man. Appreciate you.
We're gonna
to thank our sponsors again, Clark's Fruit and Vegetable Farm. Hannah, say it.
Nugamar.
Okay. With Bunch Realty, Morse Auto Clinic, Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Doug Morse, we got to thank him. We got to thank Jerry Bell. We got to thank all of our Dragon's Eye people.
Yep.
We also want to thank our 4 Fairland Local Schools District Levy Committee.
Yes.
They sponsored our game tonight. It was one of our sponsors. We appreciate them, and they came on at halftime, so you guys can go back and watch that. Doug, Jerry, anything else we need to add before we get off here? Coach?
Okay. All right, that's going to wrap it up. For
I-
Dave Carroll, Doug Morris, Josh Ross,
Yes.
and Jerry Bell, I'm Jack Harris. Bidding all of you a very good night.
Good night, everybody.